Hello, everybody. It is Burns. How is everybody doing today? Thank you so much for popping in. I am Burns. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Amy is here. Amy is in the house. Hello, everybody. I am Burns. We are talking today about releasing judgment and that nothing is stupid, right? Amy, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, thank you. So today we are talking about a couple of things actually. Today is day 7 of our 40-day juicy jumpstart, and we are rocking and rolling this program. Let me know if you're tuning in, if you're watching live, or if you're watching on the replay. Let me know in the comments. Post your favorite emoji for today, because if you're here and you're on day 7, you are rocking it. Whether you're doing it, the juicing part, or whether you're just doing the class part, you are on a roll. I'm just going to open up my Dolly. Don't fix the window now. Don't fix the window now. You're rocking my camper. Um, so I'm just checking on Facebook to make sure that everything is streaming well. And it looks kind of dark on my phone, but maybe that's because my brightness was turned down. Good morning, Nikki Bless is tuning in. How are you doing, beauty queen? Lana is here. Good morning, juicy juicers. So we are on day 7. We are on day 7. Can you believe it? Can you believe it, Joan? Day 7? What? Oh my goodness. Mandy is here. I caught you again. Yes, you did, Mandy. Mandy is down in Australia, and Mandy is such an amazing soul. She is just such a beautiful friend, and she's one of us amazing juicy detoxers. So, juicy juicers, call it whatever you want. What do you want to be? What do you want me to call you? Good morning, Alana. So good to see you. How are you doing? How is everybody doing? Great. Yep, day 7. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Kimberly is here. Oh my gosh, I love your profile picture, Kimberly. That is so creative. That just reminds me of me. So let me know if you're tuning in live, and if you are, say hello in the comments. I'm going to pop you up on the comments. Cindy is here as well. Oh my gosh, I love the puppy and your son in your profile picture, Cindy. Can you hear me okay? Do I need to speak a little bit louder? My iPad is a little bit further back today. I'm trying a new setup, and I want to welcome everybody to the class. If you're just tuning in right now, I'm just going to go to my Facebook and share this to the different groups that I love. So you guys know that I love the connection that we've had in different groups. If you've met me from one of the groups, let me know. You hear me perfectly, Mandy? Awesome. Amy says you're good. Okay, perfect. Let me know which of the groups you found me in. So a lot of people have found me through different Facebook groups. Let me know which group you found me in, or if you just know how I popped up for you. Let me know where you found me, or let me know where you found me. Did I find you in a recommended video? Good morning, Marcia. Good morning. Alana says, I cannot believe I'm doing this. I decided I'm ordering juice today. I don't feel good with chewing food right now. I can't believe I just said that. You know, there's something that happens, guys. You think, oh, the most I'm going to be able to do is 3 days, 5 days, 10 days. And what happens is that you get into the groove. You get into this kind of rhythm with what we're doing here, and you suddenly realize how much better you feel when you juice. So I just love it. I love the juice. I love the juice. Hello, Michael. So great to see you tuning in as well. Mandy says she found me in the Sharing Dr. Morse Facebook group, fans of Dr. Morse for Gel Gel. So what I'm just going to do right now, as I always do at the beginning of the class, is I like to share this out so that people who are interested in this type of content and who are watching from different groups that I love can find this content as well so that they can be inspired. Today we are going to be talking about and sharing one of the most amazing health journeys and testimonials, and I have a picture of um, what this beautiful class member of ours is experiencing with her tumor coming out through the skin. Yes, I said that right. Her tumor is coming out through the skin on her breast, and I'm going to show you that picture, and I'm going to share you her amazing story of just trusting in this process and seeing what the body will do when you correct the chemistry that you're putting in. So when we correct the chemistry that we are putting in, right, we start the process of detoxifying the body. And detoxification is the golden key that unlocks the inner world of health and vitality. And she took on this journey of detoxifying herself. She started in May of this year. June, July, August, September, October. 5 months later, this tumor is almost all the way out of her body. And I have her permission to read our text messages that she sent me and to show you her pictures. So I'm so happy that you guys are here to take part in that and to see for yourselves some of the things that we are going through. It's no joke. Some of the things that we are going through, it's no joke. We think, oh, well, I don't have all this weird stuff going on. There are a lot of people that have some really intense stuff going on. But the beautiful thing is that we can heal ourselves with this. We can heal ourselves with the power of live food. So here are the groups that I'm going to share these to. So let me I'll just read them out. If you found me on any of these groups, let me know, okay? I'm going to share this first with juicing and raw food support group for your healing journey. That's the first one. Then juicing for health. That's the next one. Solid food vacation and juice feasting or / juice feasting. That's another one. Juicing mama is another one. And I'm also going to share this to the Dr. Morse groups. So sharing the detox diet with Dr. Morse. ND, with Dr. Robert Morse, ND, and fans of Dr. Robert Morse, ND. So that admin work is done. So hello, 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 if you're watching me from any of those groups. Thank you so much. Oh, look at all these beautiful comments. So today, the other thing that we are also going to be doing today is we're going to be talking about Matt Kahn's video that was our video homework for this week. So every week during this 40-day course that we're doing together here in class, in live, and then saved and uploaded to Facebook and to YouTube. If you're not watching me on the YouTube, I really want to encourage you guys to go back. Facebook is great. It's great for community building. It's great for doing the Facebook Lives, which is where I kind of got used to being on camera live. But it's not the greatest place to index your content if you're a content creator like I am. So what I've done is I have reignited my old YouTube account, and I am there on YouTube, and you guys can find me. A lot of you are watching this from YouTube. Let me just scroll through these comments here, and I need to turn on my light. I was turning on the other lights, and I realized, this looks a bit dark, so hold on a second. There we go. How's that? Is that any better? Okay. So, so where were we? I was looking in the comments. Let's see here. Nikki says, my sister Marcia Morgan told me to follow you. I'm glad she did. Awesome. Thank you so much, Marcia, for sharing this with your sister. There is, there's something about sharing information that is impacting our lives that makes our journey feel less lonely. Because we see somebody else in our lives and we're like, oh my gosh, I found out about this information. She would really benefit, or he would really benefit from this. And they reach out, they share it with you, and you come along for this beautiful expanded journey with us together. And I am so very grateful that is happening. How's the lighting looking on my video today? Is everything okay? Is everything okay? Is everything okay? I don't know. I'm always a little, I want to make sure everything, not everything, but I want to make sure stuff looks good, because I like it when stuff looks good. Lighting is important. Lighting is important, right? Okay, so let's see who else. Cindy says we want to hear how you're feeling and your detox symptoms, etc. I am going to share them with you. I will share that with you. I promise. If we let me just go through the roll call and welcoming everybody in, and then I'll start talking about that. So if I forget, remind me, because I got some detox symptoms. You want to hear the details? I got the deets, man. I got the deets for you. Good morning, Rhonda. Oh my goodness, day 7. Rhonda had a great question that she messaged me this morning on Messenger, and I sent her back my what I would do, and she's going to ask that later on in the class too. Let me just get through all of the roll call. Look at all of us showing up for class. This is amazing. Kelly says, I found you through Juicing Mama. Oh my goodness, that is such a great group, isn't it? I love everything going on in there. Such a beautiful energy of beautiful mama goddesses. Although there are some dadas in there too, I think. Yes, Rhonda says, good morning, birds. I'm ready for day 7. I am ready for day 7 as well. Oh my God. Hello, beautiful. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Oh, it's Olga. I'm like, how do I read that name? Oh, it's Olga. Olga. Hi, Olga. How are you? So we are going to be having such a beautiful class here today. I'm so glad that you're tuning in and you're catching this live, Olga. Olga is a beautiful, beautiful student of ours. Is she just on grape juice? I'm going to read to you exactly what she's on. Don't you worry. Kelly says, "Oh yeah, that you're typo correcting yourself. Yeah, is she on grape juice? I knew that. I read typo. I read typo." Kelly says, "I haven't started yet, but I've been collecting grape juices. So far, I've got 15 32-ounce jars. Yes. Oh my goodness, this grape juice in the bottle is just beyond amazing. Dally's actually going to bring me the rest of my juice, but this is the Black River juice. Actually, let me send him a message and ask him to bring me one of the full bottles so I can show you guys what I am doing. Hold on 1 second. Hey babe, would you mind bringing me one of the filled bottles as well of juice, as well as the one in my little mason jar? Thanks. I want to show the class. Thanks, babe. We send each other voice texts all the time. So that is amazing. So grape juice in the jar from Black River is the one that I'm using right now, and I have got to tell you that is kicking my butt. The detox is real. The benefits are real. Some of the discomfort is real, but I am riding this stallion all the way home. I will ride this stallion, and by the time we get all the way home on this 40 days, that stallion is going to be eating out of the palm of my hand. We're going to be riding as one. So congratulations on getting your juices, Kelly. Gabriella says, hi Burns, I just juiced grapes and lime. Awesome, 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 Gabriella. Welcome to class. Alana says, I found you about 2 weeks ago from Raw Food as Medicine, Darren Liu. That is so cool. I am not even in Raw Food as Medicine. Is that a group on Facebook? Is that a group on the Facebook? I need to know about this. Am I in that group? I am checking. I am not. Oh, it's a page. So I don't need to be in the page, but I did not even know about that group. Food as medicine. No, this is Raw Food as Medicine I'm looking for. send me the link, because I love learning and I love finding groups and finding resources where all of these things are really beautifully explained. I love that. Hello, Sandra. Sandra says, hello, Burns. Glad to be here with you and my fellow juicers. Yes, indeed. Look at you and your man there in your profile picture. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Carmen Sargent asks, are you only drinking grape juice for 40 days? Yes, babe. I am amplifying the intensity of my detoxification program, and I'm doing it with one of the highest levels of fruit to do this on. And I got this book too, The Grape Cure. Have you guys seen that book? Right, so I am doing this all with 100%, with a few minor exceptions that I'll tell you about now. Hang on. Thank you, babe. Thank you. So this is the juice that I am using, the Black River Organic Concord Grape Juice. And this is Dr. Morse approved because the electromagnetic energy contained within this juice has been measured to have very high electromagnetic property maintained within the juice even after pasteurization. And I and anybody else who is drinking, as long as it is organic, let me show you again. As long as it is organic, it's made from pressed organic Concord grapes. There is some vitamin C in here, which they put in to help with the discoloration and the oxidization, but it's just a very small amount. And it is bottled in a glass bottle, and it's not from concentrate. So it's not from concentrate. What you want is you want this. If you're going to, the reason I decided to do this is because I found out from one of the Facebook groups that they were asking about a type of grape juice, and is this okay for detoxing? And I mean, I admit I at one point had even commented on such similar a post and said, no, you want to have it raw as much as possible. Like, that's pasteurized, it's not alive. Come to find out, when I saw this come up a second time in one of the groups, Carmen, I saw that somebody had said, no, Dr. Morse approves this. And I went on to rawfigs.com and I decided to check for myself. And if anybody wants, let me just do this over here. If ever you are wanting your questions answered, all right? Hold on. I don't like how that looks. 1 second. Bear with me. Oh, I hate that it has a capital. I hate that. Okay, maybe this will work. No. Maybe this will work. Yep. Okay. There we go. If ever you want your questions answered by Dr. Morse, and let's say you have a question like, is bottled grape juice okay to drink? If you go in there and type bottled grape juice in rawfigs.com and you select the drop down menu under that says Dr. Morse videos, then you're going to find beautiful indexed videos that Dr. Morse has done in the past, where he talks about those things. So a lot of times when people ask me questions and I don't know the answers, because I don't know a lot of the answers. I don't know anything. I'm just figuring this all out, just like you guys are. Whenever I have any questions, what I do is I go in. I'm just scrolling through the messages, the comments to see where I'm at, guys. we were over here. Uh, I'll go in there and I will type in a question that I have, like a low blood pressure. Type in low blood pressure. It's going to come up with Dr. Morse videos because, as you know, he does long format videos too, and talks about a lot of things, just like we do here. By the way, I'm still looking for a few people. If anybody wants to join my my juicy juicer team, so to speak, I'm looking for a few people to help me index my videos because I know we talk about a lot of different things and I want to be able to have the timestamps of it. And it'll be just like how Dr. Morris's videos are indexed. So if anybody's interested, is so inclined, has the time, would like to do it, you watch all the videos anyhow, and it's like, yeah, I could jot down when a new topic starts and the time, sure. Let me know. It's really, really simple. On a volunteer basis because, you know, I'm just running this from a camper, y'all. Michael says, right? Oh my God, I cried in laughter and love and freedom. What did Michael say? Oh, I totally bypassed that comment. Oh my God, burns. The MatCon video that we're going to be talking about in today's class is what Michael is referring to up above when he says the MatCon video, truly amazing. Too many nuggets of gold. He is so hilarious. He is so funny. He is so funny. I love him. So if you look on, did you see the first comment that's in the MatCon video? Oh my God. Let me find it. Let me find it. History. History. I was just watching it. No, where is the comments for this? It's different on my iPad. Okay, so somebody wrote a comment in MatCon's video that we are going to be talking about today, the one on releasing judgment. Not sure if Matt Con is the Jack Black of lightworkers or if Jack Black is the Matt Con of comedians. Either way, this is an excellent talk, full of comedy and great insights. Matt is one of the greatest spiritual teachers of our time. Grumpy Cheerleader said that on Matt Con's video. So I totally agree. He is hilarious. I was listening to him with my headphones on last night, and you know, my eyes closed, and I actually fell asleep with it on, and woke up, put it on right away. But I wasn't looking at him. And then today in Glenda, when we were chilling out in here, and I was getting ready, I was watching the video, and his expression and his timing is spot on, as the Brits would say, spot on. Okay, where am I? Where am I? How are you guys doing? How is your 7th day going? How is your juicing experience going? Are you having a good time with it? So Amy said, Michael, right? Oh my God, I cried in laughter and love and freedom. Yeah, I'm so glad that you guys jumped in with that and you watched it. Hello, Claire, you're here. Amazing. Everything's gonna be okay, babe. All right? Everything's gonna be okay. You're here, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna tap back into that part of ourselves, that detoxification. We're gonna get that golden key, and you're gonna unlock your inner world of health and vitality. Do not doubt it for a nanosecond, all right? I got you. I got you. I got you, babe. I wish I was a singer. I wish I could sing well. I wish I could sing well. I'm scrolling back up. I cannot find my spot. Where am I? Oh, you guys are the best. Here we go. And Alana says, I know Burns doesn't have time for a Facebook group. Would anyone be interested in having one? Oy, oy, oy. I know, girl. That's why I always talk about the groups that I mentioned. But let me sit with it. Let me sit with it. I would love to. Would you guys let me know in the comments if you would like me to start a Facebook group? If you really want to start a Facebook group so you can keep in touch together in one hub, outside of the videos and outside of my profile, let me know. We'll set one up. We'll do it. I need a few people to administer that. So Alana, if you want to be one of the admins on that, I know I have Kim Parkhill. Kim also expressed an interest, and another friend of mine. But so I will do it. Okay, I'll do it. All right. You got it out of me. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. If you guys will admit it, and Karen says, I can see it all. Thank you. Awesome. Mandy says, finally able to start my juicy detox tomorrow. Oh, blessings, blessings. That's awesome. Only recovered from that sunstroke yesterday. Oranges are coming tomorrow, so I'm raring to go. Mandy, that is so perfect. I'm so happy, babe. I'm so happy. You've been doing such an amazing job all the way along. Rhonda says, Burns, I had a situation last night. Okay, so this is Rhonda's. Is there a way to, like, there isn't. Okay. I'm going to come back to this question. Let me run through. I got a few more welcome committee issues to run through, but you know what? Since it's up here on the screen, I will talk about it now. So Rhonda says, Burns, I had a situation last night. I was out with the family, and they stopped and got food to eat. I was out of juice and didn't want any of the food they were eating, so the only thing near me was trail mix. I ate a handful. Wrong move. I paid dearly for that. Major stomach cramps. I got home and had some herbal tea and water and went to bed. Please give some advice on how to handle this situation. Okay, I will. So let me just click out of that for a minute. So what we want to remember, hold on, let me click out of that comment too. So Rhonda and everybody, it is so normal for every now and then to be caught unprepared, right? You're caught without your juice. You didn't really think it through. You thought you'd be home sooner. One thing led to another. Something happened, and bam, you're out of juice. You're like, dang, what do I do? Well, you can do a few things. First of all, you can have grace with yourself and not beat yourself up, right? Because stuff happens in life. So don't beat yourself up when stuff like that happens. It's the first thing. If you are in a situation where there is food involved and you have an opportunity to choose what, like you can order something, or you could have something that is on a buffet table. Like let's say you go and you're surrounded by cooked food, and the best thing to do is choose something as close to clean as possible. And don't freak out about it. It's better than grabbing the trail mix, because the trail mix, we think, oh, this trail mix, this is cool. This is trail mix. It's healthy. And when you read the ingredients on the side of the label, you realize this is far from healthy. All the hydrogenated oils, all the sugars, all of the salts, all the chemicals, all the additives, all the preservatives, all the junk is going, you're going to feel that in your body, especially if you're in the middle of a detox, because your body is getting itself super clean on the inside. It's working. This is working. And now you throw in some crap, some bad chemistry. Your body is going to go, yeah, babe, this ain't going down. This needs to get out right now. You might have vomiting. You might have diarrhea. You just might feel like there is a rock in your stomach. That's how I feel sometimes. If I eat too many nuts, especially when I first came off of my juicing program, and I went to start eating some chewing food. And I talked about this in yesterday's class. I found some really great raw vegan channels, but they were so heavy in the nuts. I hate to say it, I'm going to call it out. The Healthy Life with Marcus and Kara. I love those guys. I learn a lot. They're great recipes if you modify out all of these nuts. Like so much of it is so nut laden, nut heavy. And for me, my body responds. It feels like I've swallowed a rock with spines on it, and it's not comfortable. And I feel it I could feel that whole entire nut ball moving through. I can feel it when it hits my intestines. I can feel it when it hits my colon. I can feel it. I feel it all the way down. So, so I've modified. The other one that I love. I loved her channel at first. Before I started doing this, I've been following fully raw Christina for a while. And when I started to actually make and cook, uncook my raw vegan meals, and I tried some of her recipes, delicious, so many nuts. So I stopped doing that. I realized that I had to really be careful, really pay attention, because my body is going to respond. So if you're out, you could also use this as a learning opportunity. Okay, whenever I go out, even if I think I'm just going out for an hour, we're just going for a drive for half an hour. It's never half an hour, right? Bring more juice than you think you need. And if you're gonna be having any bottled juice, pack you can find grape juice in smaller bottles, or you can, this does not need to be refrigerated, so you can have these in your purse, so you always have your options ready to go. Being caught unprepared like that is what leads to sort of falling off the bandwagon, right? Falling off and then going, oh, well, I'll just eat whatever. You can eat something that is, again, I'm just talking about this comment here that Rhonda had, right? You can eat something that you can make a healthier choice, right, than you normally would. And even if you're at a Chinese restaurant, you can ask them to modify. You can ask them for to just steam your vegetables. Don't put any flavoring or seasoning. I will have that on the side, and if you want, you can dip it in a little bit. But a lot of those things are there in excess when we go out to eat. So, and when you get home, you get back to your next opportunity to fuel your body with love, with juice. Have your juice. Don't let that be the thing that starts you off on a crazy spiral back down to eating junk food, because that's going to impact on you. Mandy says yes, Alana, 100% I would. Karen says, can we purchase it from the US? I can't find it anywhere. In the United States, you can find, Karen, the Lakewood and the Knudsen's brands. Says, I need to send Danielle a message. Oh, it's time. The time is right now 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on one sec. In class live now, Dave. Okay. So as long as it's in a glass bottle, and it says organic, pressed or cold pressed or fresh pressed, and not from concentrate, then that's an okay brand. A lot of our friends in the States are buying it on Amazon as well. So Kelly says, my daughter said, why are we juicing all this stuff if we can just buy juice? I told her we can only buy organic Concord pressed grapes. Everything else we need to juice. Yes, exactly. Everything else at least I would. If you're really, I haven't heard any other recommendations from Dr. Morse about any other types of bottled juices, but if it is organic, if it is in a glass jar, if it's not from concentrate, but it's another type of organic juice, couldn't hurt you. Put it in your body, see how you feel, right? Yes, Alana says, look on Amazon. I'll be doing a bunch of searching today. Also, I will update my Amazon.com store and have that, see if I can get some grape juices popped into there, so that you guys can, for those of you who are in the States, you can possibly get it there. Hello, Elaine. Elaine and I were chatting last night as well. Hello, darling. Alana's got a group link there. So we'll do a group. All right, we'll do a group. All right, I'll do a group. I will do a group, and then I'll pop in Kimberly. You can be one of the admins, and Alana. And if anybody else is interested in doing some light admin work, hopefully we're not going to need to, it's not going to get too crazy with, that's the thing that I've always hesitated with the group. It can get, I don't want to be the police. I really don't. And I know that, Somehow, though, what I've noticed is I get what I attract, what I am. So let's all go into this group knowing that everything that shows up for us within that group, nothing is stupid, right? Matt Con, we're going to get to talking about the Matt Con video homework. I hope you guys got a chance to watch it. Gwen says, today is my 7th day on the juice detox, and I bought my Concord grape juice yesterday. Oh my gosh, Gwen, that is so amazing. Congratulations. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. And I haven't forgotten, I am going to share what my detox symptoms were. So stick around. Yes, it's Gel's 7th day on the juice detox as well. Beautiful Gel. That's so amazing. Gwen says, I live in Houston, Texas, and I bought mine from the Whole Foods market. Perfect. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning. Alicia says, good morning, Burns. Here to learn more about juicing detox. Excellent. You're in the right place. You're in the right place. This is where we come to learn about this. That detoxification is the golden key that unlocks the inner world of health and vitality. All right. We learn all about the fact that all dis-ease happens under an acid sky and all health happens under an alkaline sky. Getting these kidneys to filter is the holy grail of detoxification. So you are in the right place. Yes, indeed. Elaine says, I love how you're always open to learning new things. Oh gosh, yeah, totally. Always, always. All the ways. Alana has a link there. So if you're watching this on Facebook, in the comments, if you are watching it there and you scroll to find Alana's link, she's got an Amazon link that'll get you to some grape juice. Nikki says, my detox symptoms have gone down tremendously, next to nothing. Is that normal? I'm using the Lakewood Organic Concord grape juice exclusively, and I'm on day 7. So yes, so Nikki, remember you had mentioned that you dropped, was it 7 pounds within 5 days? This was a few days ago, right? I am down 7 pounds in 7 days, you guys. I am like, my mind is blown. This has been an amazing experience. So it is normal for your detox symptoms to slow down and then to ramp back up and slow down. It goes up and down and up and down and in and out and all over the place. And it there's a rhythm to it. If you do this, when you do this long enough, Nikki and everybody else, when you do this long enough and you just become really aware of how your body is changing, how your body is speaking to you, what's coming out of you, how do your kidneys filter this week, today, compared to last week, compared to yesterday. When you start seeing how your bowel movements change, when you start seeing what's coming out of you in the toilet, when you see that and you understand what you have been doing, how much you've been juicing, what you've been juicing, if you've been eating raw food now, what's the raw food that you've been eating, how is it affecting you, all of the detox symptoms as they flow in and they flow out, how your skin changes, how your weight responds. Everything happens in a beautiful flow that's unique to you. Isn't that amazing? So everything is normal on this detox journey, especially if you're really, that you're getting this done. That this is, you're not cheating anywhere. You're not, I'm not referring to the comment earlier by beautiful Rhonda. Sometimes shit happens, right? But if you know that you are consistent with what you're doing, and then you notice certain things coming up, that's normal. You notice certain things not coming up, also normal, right? So it really depends on you, and you are going to see that sometimes you're going to feel like you have all the energy in the world that you literally have to shut yourself down at like 1 a.m. because it's like, no, seriously, go lie down, go to bed. That's what I tell myself sometimes. And then other times by 7:30, 8 o'clock, I'm like, okay, I am I'm done. I'm out. I'll see you guys later. See you guys later. So totally normal. Elaine is on day 7. Beautiful, Elaine. That is amazing. Amazing, amazing. How are you feeling, love? Jojo says to Gwen, I ordered mine from Vitacost, cost about $6.75 a bottle of the Lakewood brand. So if anybody is looking for that, that is a good place to order grape juice as well. Shipping to Australia, $128. Damn, that's ridiculous, right? Lana says, "Holy crap, Mandy." Amy says, "Matt Kahn is so cute. I love him too. I just love Matt Kahn. I tell you." Burns, Alana says, Burns, I'm going to make a Facebook group called Juicy Juicers, LOL. Actually, I would like for the group to be called The Real Juicy Detox, because I want everything to kind of stay within that umbrella. So if you want to do that, that would be awesome. And then we'll go from there. Or actually, maybe I'll make the group up so that I have the admin functioning, and I'll do that right after class. Anna, so great. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Welcome. Elaine says, I've been to see, Elaine has been to see Matt Kahn twice. I know. I would love to see him live. Hello, Janita. How are you, darling? Your voice will change from detox and singing gets better. Wow, Elaine, that's amazing. I have my beautiful spiritual wife. My spiritual wife. Yes, I said it. My candy girl. I love going down to see her for so many healing things. If anybody's looking for a beautiful intuitive healer, she channels, she is clairvoyant, clairaudient. You guys need to hook up with Candy, my beautiful Candy. Kelly says yes. You'll admin as well, Cindy? Oh my gosh, I've got a team already. Okay, okay. I will start the group. Elaine says yes, please start a group. Okay, when this broadcast is over, I will start a group that's the Real Juicy Detox, and we can meet up there, and you guys can cheer each other on, and Nikki as well would. You are way too busy, Birds. I am way too busy, but if I would like, I would like to do it under the umbrella of the Real Juicy Detox. So, or anybody could always start a group. Anybody can start a group. But if it's for this class, then let's make it under the Real Juicy Detox. Yeah. Amy is LOLing me. Okay, that would be great. Okay, so we will do that. We will do that. Oh my goodness, Pedro, that is amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, we'll be in touch. If anybody who would like to admin, just send me a private message, and I will on Facebook Messenger, and I will put us all onto the admin capabilities, and then I will need to do a little bit of admin work initially to start it off with a little welcome video, and to let people know what we're here for and why we are starting this, and then we'll be off to the races. When you drink your juice through a straw, Jel is asking, do you just swallow it immediately without swishing it a little through your mouth to get more taste? Does the straw method protect your teeth? Well, the straw method does kind of prevent the juice, especially grape juice, from kind of staining your teeth too much, because it's grape juice, right? It's going to stain. I use it for convenience because I have found that sipping it out of a cup, first of all, I spill things, okay? I be spilling things all the time. I be spilling things all the time. And as a result, I got these really cool little mason jar lid covers, so that if I spill my juice, it's not going to make a mess because I'm a baby. So I have it. That's where, and these are in my Amazon shop as well if you want to check them out. But they're so good because they have a rubber seal on the inside, right there, so it doesn't leak. It's great. Usually there's also a little stopper for the lid, for the hole at the top. in case you don't have the straw in it and you wanna pack it in a cooler. I just took mine out because I'm using this this flexible kind of straw. So I don't do it to protect my teeth. Sometimes I swish it around. Grape juice is so strong, guys, that I don't need to do that to get all the flavor, all the taste. I'm just gonna scroll up here for a second. Let me go back in through the class stuff. Oh, Elaine, thank you so much. Elaine says, yes, your group will be the best. Thank you, because you guys will be there. So sometimes I swish my juice around, Gel. Sometimes I'll swish my juice around, yes. Not often. Like, honestly, this grape juice, let me know if you guys find the same. It's pretty powerful. Somebody in one of the previous classes also asked about diluting the juice, if that is a good idea to dilute the juice if it's too strong, this grape juice. You know what I love about the grape juice? I'll have the grape juice in my mouth, and then I'll have that salivatory saliva gland. That saliva gland response, like when your mouth waters, you know, when you smell something or you think of lemons, your mouth waters. Mine just did. It happens every time I take a sip of grape juice. It's so cool. It happens to you too, Anna. Focus on the finish, not the fall. You are loved. Yes. Focus on the finish, not the fall. I can't wait to go through that with all of you guys and to share the testimonial. I have one of our classmates sent me a beautiful message, and I sent one back to her, and she told me about her story, and you guys your mind is gonna be blown. I'm going to show you a picture of a tumor coming out through the skin on one of our class members here, one of our juicy juicers, and I'm going to read to you her story a little bit, and it's going to be so inspiring. I'm so glad that you guys are here to hear this and to see it, because I was literally weeping with tears of gratitude for her that she found this and that she is healing her body. So I can't wait to share that with you. Okay, so Alana says, can you guys send me friend requests? I've got the group starting, but I can't add anyone, LOL. Okay, so send Alana on Facebook or I'm not sure how you would do it on YouTube. So connect with Alana and she'll get the ball rolling. Thank you so much, Alana. Amy says, once I ate/binged on salted peanuts after eating raw for a month. My colon spasmed for 12 hours. I learned the hard way too. Yeah. Remember a couple weeks ago, I don't know if you guys saw it on a Facebook live that I did, and I was on 10 days of almost solid orange juice. This is a couple weeks ago, and I was having one healing opportunity after another. It was rocking my world. It was great, but it was like my mouth was on fire, my butthole was on fire, my bowels were, it was a ride and a half. And then I ate, as part of my raw eating, and maybe I'll experiment with it, just a tiny bit of cooked, just a tiny bit of cooked. And I went and I bought these packaged yam noodles. They're like cellophane kind of looking noodles, but like the Chinese noodles, but they're made out of yam. And I have had it once before, and my body did not like it, but I had it again. Healing crisis. Oh my God. Throwing up, diarrhea, same time. It kicked my butt so hard, and I went, oh, okay, my body's really trying to get rid of this. It's in heavy detox mode. Awesome. Let's turn up the ante on this. Let's put the pedal to the metal. I'm going to dry fast this out of me. And I did a 36-hour dry fast, and it was a ride and a half, but it was like, that kicked my butt so hard. That was a couple weeks ago. Raw Advantage does some amazing, very low fat recipe. Yes, so Raw Advantage on YouTube. Um, so let's go. Oh, Tanny Raw as well. I'm gonna lose my place up there. Tanny Raw on YouTube. Um, at the Raw Advantage. I think that's how his name is spelled on the YouTube. These two, great content, really good, low fat, really entertaining to watch, really beautiful people who have been on a powerful healing journey for years. Um, where was I in the comments? Let me just scroll up. Let me scroll up. So what I'm almost through the class welcome back, sharing our experiences, chit-chatting. But while I'm finishing this part up, what I want you guys to do now is in I was going to talk about my detox symptoms. So I'll do that as I scroll through here. So my detox symptoms on this, I'm on day 7, as you all know. I'm right along with you guys on day 7 of my grape juice cleanse, my grape juice feast, right? Amplifying my detoxification with grape juice. This morning, so some of my detox symptoms this morning, I woke up and I felt like, have any of you ever had edibles? THC, marijuana, edibles, cannabis, but not, it's not marijuana, it's cannabis edibles. I felt like I was greening out. So if ever you've had a special brownie and it has been a little bit too much, like you had a little bit too much, or that was like a power packed brownie, and you get that feeling of heart palpitations and your heart is pounding out of your chest and you're sweating and you're just feeling like out of breath. That was me this morning. That was me this morning, and I was like, whoo, I haven't had any edibles since yesterday. I usually have a small gummy that I use for my medicinal marijuana, my medicinal cannabis, and I have about either a third or a quarter of that at a time. And sometimes during the day, I might just have 2 doses of a quarter of one of these brownies. I'm such a lightweight. Anyhow, I have not greened out, but maybe twice in my life before, since using cannabis as medicine, and that's how I felt. I felt a lot better after that. Like I was seriously thinking, oh my God, I'm feeling so horrible right now. So that's one of my detox symptoms. All that are all in Dr. Morse's book that we have talked about before. Um, uh, Elaine here says dark bottle juice is best for detox, but cherry prune very strong. Yeah, I saw. So the company that I'm ordering in as a distributor for my local people, if anybody is local to Cambridge, Ontario, and wants to order their juices through me, I'm getting it at a very good price. I think by the case, 12 bottles of 1 liter bottles. One case is $88.33 Canadian through me. So if you want to order some from me, from Black River Company, they've got some really good dark cherry as well, and they've got prune. I'm not sure if they have organic prune though. Hey Danielle, no problem, my love. I go live every day right now for this. Yes, I would love to chat with you. She says, I'm driving back up to my mom's today, so maybe we can chat tonight. Yes, I would love to. I miss you, darling. I know you've been marinating in all that beautiful mama love. I love it. I love that for you. But I do miss you. I miss our FaceTime chats. Janetta says, got a champion juicer from my daughter. She bought it For her now deceased mother-in-law that would never use it died from colon cancer last year. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Janita. It's so hard when our family members and the people that we love do not see this as valid. It's so hard when we see them continuing down the path that we were on as well, and we see them on this this trajectory that is amplified in the direction of their demise. When we see that, it's so hard. It really is heartbreaking. I feel you, honey. I'm right there with you. I have a lot of family members that think I am crazy for doing this, I'm sure. Janita says, my heart is light and love. Be the light to others. Yes, amazing. It's going to be an amazing testimony that I read shortly. But also, I want you guys to start thinking about your takeaways from start your takeaways from the Matt Kahn video. All right. 13. Ooh, what? 13 pounds as of today. Nikki. Oh my God. That's everybody. Let's give Nikki a round of applause. That's just amazing. Not because she's just crushing it on the weight loss, but just all of us. Let's give Nikki a round of applause. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing. Can you suggest the amount of juice we should drink? I need limits. I can drink several gallons a day. Is that okay? So a gallon is 4 of these. 1 gallon is 4 liters. 4 of these. I can't drink 4 liters of grape juice. It's too strong for me. It's too heavy for me. And my body just says, I can't. So I drink between 2 and 3 liters of this a day. 4 liters is really ideal. Are you sure you drink several? 1, 2, 3, 4. So several would mean at least 12. You can't be drinking 12 of these a day. Are you? Is that like a euphemism? Like, I can drink gallons of that a day. How many liters are you drinking a day? So I would recommend, most people it's between 4 and 6. Some people it's 2 to 3. It depends on you. You want to listen to yes, exactly what Mandy says here. All right. Chuck says, howdy everyone, been at church, but I'm ready to gain that knowledge now. Yes, yes, yes. The knowledge. We are doing it, my friend. Publix has buy one get one free until Wednesday for anyone that has a Publix. That's amazing. Elaine says, I feel incredible today. I had a big healing opportunity as opposed to crisis over the last 2 days, and now I feel so great. What was your healing crisis like? Do you care to share, Elaine, so that other people can understand kind of what you're experiencing? It's amazing when we share what we are going through. We amaze ourselves and we amaze each other about how much this is. Our experiences are the same, so similar. Our experiences are so similar when you boil it down. Now wonder, I'm the only one in the world gaining weight on juice. I drink at least 2 gallons. Okay, Kelly, we need to talk. So if you are drinking at least 2 gallons, you mean 2 gallons? You mean 8 of these? 8 of these? You're drinking 8 of these? 8 liters? Hiya, sweetie. Okay, let me go back to this. This is if you are not losing weight and you're doing your detox program, that could be because you have a very compromised thyroid gland. Let me, at the risk of losing my place down here, 8 of those. Kelly says yes. Okay, I'll stop drinking that much juice, but then I think I'm hungry. Of course, I'm not at all hungry. I'm just loving the juice. Babe, if you are drinking 8 liters of this and you're okay with that, and of the grape juice, then you're on thyroid meds. There you go. There you go. Okay. Can you private message me on Facebook, honey, and I will see what I can do to help sort out, to help you out with that. You know, coming off of your thyroid medication is something that you can definitely do. You might want to taper down on it gradually, see how you're doing, because that your thyroid is involved in that one. But if you are needing to drink that much juice right now, the juice cannot hurt, right? Just because you're drinking all that juice doesn't mean that, and you're not losing any weight, doesn't mean that healing is away. Doesn't mean that healing is not underway in your body. Um, so, and you were saying, can you drink? You can drink several of these, and she was like, yes, I can. Okay, all right, good to know. That's amazing. Drink the juice then, if that's what you're able to drink, and you're good with that, then definitely. Let's see here. Elaine says, yeah, she had said that she had a healing opportunity. Barbara's on day 5 of 14. No wonder I'm the only one. Now wonder if you're the only one in the world not gaining weight. So as I said, the lack of weight loss could be the thyroid issue, and then you do indeed have that. And so thank you so much, beautiful Linda. Hiya, sweetie. With you all, lovely evening together. With you all, a lovely evening together in these high loving vibes. I'll be watching the replay. I love you. Thank you so much, Linda. It's so great to have you here, to have your love and light here. Chew your juice. Swish it around in your mouth. Digestion begins in your mouth. Absolutely, Amy. Absolutely. And that is one of the reasons why I sip my juice as well. And absorb even. This goes right into your blood without needing, I totally poured that the wrong way. Come on, Burns. I should have poured that this way. This whole digestive process begins in the mouth, not when you eat nuts, though, not when you eat protein. Absorption of and digestion begins right in the mouth when you eat your fruits, melons, and berries. When you drink your juice, it begins in the mouth. There's a direct, it goes right directly into your body right away. Without needing complex processes to break it down to be utilized. How perfect is that? By the way, do you guys know I'm not touching my screen up? Did you notice I'm not going like this anymore? Yesterday after class, I was like, okay, this is ridiculous. I need to have a mouse. So I went and I got the Apple mouse. I can use it on my iPad. And Kelly says, nope, the straw method doesn't protect your teeth. I just discussed this with my dental hygienist. Okay, now, dental hygienists don't understand everything that's going on in the mouth when we detoxify the body. They think, oh my gosh, there's so much sugar in the juice and that is destroying your teeth. You cannot do that. What is in fact happening is that our teeth sometimes can get sensitive because it's the lymphatic stagnation in this part of our head, right? And yes, we do have some effects that happen within the body when we have juice in the mouth. One of the things that I used to experience quite a bit is a geographical tongue my entire life. And what we know about that is that whatever shows up on the tongue is a reflection of what's going on in the digestive system, in the digestive tract. And I've had a lifelong history of messed up shit in my digestive tract. Appendicitis at 7 years old. Excuse me. Appendicitis at 7 years old, almost died, 2 weeks in the hospital, and ending up with gastrointestinal stromal tumor 9 years ago, and having 90% of my stomach removed. And 3 years ago, from the same dis-ease, the same symptoms of acidosis, having 75% of my liver removed 3 years ago. 3 years ago? 3 years ago. And then this past spring, they wanted to remove the liver again. So, doctors don't understand what's really going on. Neither do dental hygienists, because they're just trained under the same medical model that has no understanding about the true nature of oral health. This is a huge um, um, lymphatic area right here, and it's the mucosa lining, right? And that affects your teeth. A lot of people have tooth decay, not from the fruits they're eating, it's from all the other stuff. How do you know that you're just, that's all I'm gonna say on that. Olga says, I am on day 17 and it is always so cold, and it's so cold always. How do you deal with the cold? I deal with the cold like this, and I deal with the cold like this. I had this on this morning here in Glenda because the heater is not really working up to par. And interestingly enough, we were just looking at getting a new one with a remote control, so I don't have to get up and turn it off when it gets too hot. But this is I'm detoxing, and I'm also sitting in a camper trailer. So the windows are leaky. So I'm cold on top of cold, and I'm usually always cold. And cold is a sign of thyroid weakness, thyroid and parathyroid weaknesses. So I just bundle up. That's what I do. I bundle up. 1 minute I'm freezing cold, sometimes for longer extended time periods. And then other times I'm boiling hot and I'm stripping down and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so hot. Because, the thyroid issue again, those thyroids, man, with the hot flashes, it's so much fun. Does grape juice suffice to also remove metal toxins, candida, parasites, or are herbs needed? Great question, Michael. This juice will pull out of us all of that stuff. Herbs are definitely recommended if you can get them and if you can use them. And Dr. Morse has a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful collection of herbal formulas that go to work to help the body heal from these things, to help the body detoxify and regenerate. He's got a great one called Chem Detox. What is that one? Let me see if I can pull it up here and let you know. In about a week or maybe 2 weeks, I should have my distributorship set to go, ready to go. I don't have that app on this device. I have it on this device. Let me check it for you. But he has created, over the course of 50 years of working in this field and seeing how the herbs have the power to help with these things, he has done a beautiful job of putting together some really great herbal formulas. And in a couple of weeks, I should have my back office open so that you can order those through me as well, if you are so inclined. It costs you, it's the same price as if you get it on his through his website, and it gets drop shipped straight from his place straight to you, but you just order it through me, and that just helps support this channel if you do that, and this work that I'm doing if you want to do that. If not, that's fine too, as long as you get some. You can also I'll try to have the resource up on my website soon. It's coming. I really will finish the website soon, but I'll have the resource up there where we have the actual formulas for how many herbs, because each formula that he has, Michael, each formula that he has is 4 or 5 herbal herbs within that, but 4 or 5 combinations of herbs that go to work at supporting the body to remove metals and toxins, for candida and for parasites as well. He has parasite G for general parasites like those larger tapeworms and that kind of thing. He has parasite M for the microorganisms. So that's really good for bacterium, fungi, molds, warts, yeast infections, and candida. So the good thing to remember though is even if you are just doing this with the juicing, it is going to kill off the candida because you're stopping the food supply. Remember, candida is in your body to feed off of and to consume and eat the lymphatic waste that you are not clearing out of your body through flushing it out through the kidneys and through the urine. When you start doing this and you start clearing out and flushing out these toxins, you are not only flushing out the candida themselves, because the fruit has astringent properties. It pulls out of the cells all of these organisms, but it also stops the food supply. The food supply for candida is complex carbohydrates. It's all the polysaccharides, the disaccharides, the monosaccharides, or the only one simple sugar, fructose, is not candida's food, right? So you're starving the candida. You're also pulling them out of the cells and you're flushing them out just on the grape juice, just on any juicing or fruit, or even a raw food diet where you're leaving out all of the foods that have contributed to the candida. Now, metal toxins, he's got a really good one. I can't remember if it's called the let me just find it here so I can let you know. And in an upcoming class within this course, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at the all of these herbal supports, what they do, what they're beneficial for. And I'm going to have this resource as well up on the website, therealjuicydetox.com. Where is it? Bear with me, I'm looking for it. This is going to be up in the C's because it's called Chem/Metal Detox. So this one is really good to clean out chemical residues and heavy metals that are stored within the tissues of the body. Greatly enhances the endocrine gland system and low adrenal function, and great for high radiation exposure, chemical drug use, pesticides, vaccinations, etc. So that would be one that is also recommended. But it's always about getting your adrenals going, getting your kidneys flushing out, and you can do a lot of that just with the fruits, melons, and berries. Not everybody has the budget right now to do the herbal stuff, but then again, a lot of people are spending a lot of money on pseudo medicine, aka big pharma stuff, right? Barbara says, I'm a week today, thought I was getting a cold overnight, hard time swallowing my medication this morning. My mouth is having a hard time with this constant grape taste. Okay, I hear you, I feel you. Every day, you know what I do, Barbara? I just wake up and I go, today's a new day. We're doing this. And I'm just doing it. When the mind wants to get inside of your head, that monkey mind wants to turn on. I don't like how it tastes. It's too thick. It's too blah, blah, blah. I want something else. I want something else. First thing I do is I tell my mind to settle down. Just settle down. You're fine. Just settle down. Just settle down. And if I really want another juice to squish in my mouth, sometimes I'll have 100 mils of juice or some other juice they're juicing in the house. It's okay. It's the main thing is that the majority of my juice for me right now for this part of the call, and yours might be different, might be a different type of juice, whatever you're doing is going to be fine. But whatever you're doing, you're gonna kind of get sick of doing. You just have to buckle down and say, head down, blinders on, fruits, melons, and berries, and get this job done. And if you don't, if you switch around a little bit, then it's no big deal. It's okay. Chuck says, I have tumors through the skin as well. It is where my scar is from my liver surgery. Looks like warts. Damn, Chuck. Send me a picture. Please send private message me. I would love to see that picture. I keep checking my abdominal scar. So from when I had my oh, 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 from when I had my liver surgery, and my stomach surgery, I keep feeling along here as well. I'm like, is anything gonna pop out of there? Mine might be already gone. I might have passed it in my bowel movements. I don't know, but it is pretty cool what the body is doing through this. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, Kelly says, I put you on the 82-inch TV screen. Whoop, whoop. I feel as if you're here with me in the living room. I am, girlfriend. How you doing? How you doing? Kelly. We're liming with Kelly. Liming is Trinidadian for hanging out, by the way. Nikki Bless says, Tanny Raw has great content. She really does. Panic attack? What is the panic attack? Oh, no, it wasn't a panic attack. Oh, no. No. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. It was just my body doing its thing. Not at all a panic attack. Nikki says, I had that heart palpitation, sweating, and short of breath on day 2. It was scary. Yeah, it can feel a little scary. But you know what? It's part of the detox. And look, it didn't last for that long, right? So you're proving to yourself that it might be a little bit like, oh my God, what is happening? And what is scary is the unknown. You're stepping into the unknown with this process. When you step into the unknown, the mind is gonna be afraid of that. The ego, the part of you that identifies as you, that is separate from divine creation, right? This brings in the spiritual aspect of all of this. That part of you that identifies as the individual Nikki, right? The individual Burns, the individual Kelly, the individual you, that part of yourself, when that happens, it's scared because it's an evolutionary protection mechanism. We step into the unknown and it's scary. We don't know what's out there. It's outside of the cave. If I go in a cave and it's dark out, there's a line at me that's unknown. Stay where you are safe. So when you fear, that is just comes about because you don't know it's a corner. You can say to yourself, well, it might be true. I don't know what's corner for me. Grape juice detox. God knows what the detox symptoms are going to continue to be right now. Immediately, the bowel movements change. I'm passing tons of parasites, right? You just tripped a switch over here. Okay, I'll let Dali know. He can come in and sort it out for. So I'm still going through this experience. Well, I don't know what's going to happen. I know is whatever's going to happen, I'm going to be okay. And I'm probably going to be better than okay. Whatever's got to come out of my body to process and to get out, stuff that has been stuck inside, deep inside of me for 55 years, I'm gonna welcome it. I'm gonna step into that unknown. Dr. Joe Dispenza, my meditation mentor, talks about this at length. He talks about stepping into the unknown, walking as your future self, being high on the knowledge that everything is happening that needs to happen, and that I'm gonna be okay. We are so uncomfortable with being uncomfortable. We're so uncomfortable with being in any kind of pain. So we need to really step up with our warrior god and warrior goddess armor on and say, I'm ready to go into this. I'm ready to go into this journey, to go into this healing opportunity, and nothing is going to steer me from my path. It might be scary. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. I can take a little bit of the unknown. I can take a lot of the unknown. Let me just message Dali because it's already starting to get very cold in here. Hey babe, I am having an amazing class with all of these juicy juicers, but a fuse just blew in Glenda and everything on the right side. So all of my plugs are dead and my lighting is down and the heater is down and I'm starting to feel cold. Would you mind coming and sorting this out for me? Thanks, babe. Love you. So don't be afraid of the unknown. Step into the unknown. Angie is giving some claps here. Thank you. I think you were celebrating somebody up top there that I was talking about. Oh, Nikki. Yes, Nikki. You're doing amazing, Nikki. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, Kelly was saying, yeah, she can't do those. Okay. And Nikki was saying, thank you, everyone. Love and light and positive energy. Absolutely, babe. And Kelly, you said, okay, I'll stop drinking that much juice. Yeah, you drink more juice. If you're hungry and you want to do that, then go ahead. Mandy says, Kelly, I'm on thyroid meds too. Once I've done a good chunk of healing, I will start titrating off. Yeah, so titrating off means just coming slowly down off of your thyroid medicine. You know, I had one of my clients early on in this told me the horror stories that her doctor was scaring the pants off of her with about what is going to happen if she's going to have to be on this thyroid medication her entire life, and how um, and how, you know, if she stops, she's gonna die. She's gonna have a heart attack and die. It's like, you know, meanwhile, it's destroying her body. So, you know, grain of salt, right? Kelly says, I'm not really good with gaining all this weight. I'll message you. Thanks, Bern. You are the best. Oh my gosh, you're welcome. So, have you been gaining weight? Well, interesting. Message me and we'll talk, babe. Thank you so much, honey.
I have to unplug something.
You gotta unplug something?
Yeah. Because there are power.
Maybe plug the fan in over on that side. The same thing. It was on yesterday.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I'll go back to this. Thank you so much, Kamala. Everybody, let's give it up for Dali. Yay, Dali.
No, I have to again.
It might not. But it was this side that blew. Everything on that side.
Unplug that.
Oh, I have a better idea, babe. Just plug the heater in on the left side, because everything on the left side stayed on. It was only on the right side that came off. So it's probably a left side, right side fuse situation. Elaine also says, I slowly took myself off thyroid medicine as well over a period of 2 months while juicing. That is amazing. Okay, that is so encouraging for a lot of people. So, so Kelly and Mandy, you can see Elaine has done it. She has done it. And then Mandy asked Elaine, did you have any side effects while doing that? Kelly says, I'll have to get a tooth filled next week. I'll probably get the Novocaine. Just wondering if I should wait and go when this juice feast is finished. I would go. I wouldn't wait, because you're going to be in a better place to flush out all of the Novocaine. If you're already in a fairly clean and detoxifying body, you're going to be able to process that Novocaine out of you better. So we cannot be afraid of having certain procedures done if you really need it. Obviously, I have to get my teeth cleaned. I'm not looking forward to it, because I cannot get my teeth cleaned unless I have nitrous oxide. I'm a baby. What can I say? Kelly said, I didn't tell her I was detoxing. She told me I had a cavity, and I haven't had cavities since I was young. I do get my teeth cleaned every 3 months, but due to COVID, I went longer this time. Yeah, well, when did you start detoxing, right? Your cavity could have been in the works, in the making for a while. God, to think what I was eating before June 1st this year when I started, Kelly, I'm telling you, I was eating all kinds of shit food, all kinds of candy, hard candy, chocolate, all kinds of cavity producing food. So, you know, the fact that you're having a cavity show up now, you know, it's been in the work for a lot longer than your juicing journey part. Kelly says, I did take myself off for a period of time, but then I went back on NP thyroid. No side effects for Elaine whatsoever in going off of her thyroid medication. I was following the master fast system similar to what we're doing here. So there you go. You can titrate off of all of this stuff. Doctors want to tell you you can't come off of your medication or else fill in the blank disaster is going to happen. Don't listen to them. They don't know what they're talking about. If they knew what they were talking about, they wouldn't have you on that very destructive medicine in the first place. And they would have you on a juicing protocol where you can heal your thyroid gland, right? Right? We're not going to be getting any thyroid glands taken out, right, Cindy? Are you still with us, Cindy? Are you with me? Stay with me. Stay with me. Cindy is in here, and Cindy as well is looking at some really serious stuff going on with her thyroid gland. And Cindy, it's okay, babe. Look at all these people healing up their thyroid glands, getting off of their thyroid medicine, getting off of all of this stuff. Doctors have no clue. They want to cut you open. You got a problem with something? We're just going to take out the problem. We're just going to cut it all out. Yes, it's the Chem Detox. I've ordered from him several times, Cindy said. By the way, it wasn't this Cindy that I was talking about. It was the other Cindy. You haven't switched to a different juice. It's okay. You don't have to. You can stay. I know it's a thick taste of the same kind of juice in your mouth. And that's okay. If you want to have a little bit of something else, or if you want to keep on going, and you're doing an amazing job, Barbara. My goodness, you're doing this. I could not be more proud of you. Keep going, okay? Keep going. You're doing it. Janita says, I have low thyroid on med. You're on low thyroid. You have a low thyroid and you're also on meds. My mom was on thyroid medication her entire life, and she died very young, 57, of septic shock. So she died in her own sewage waste. So sad. Barbara says, I have my medical marijuana card. Haven't been able to go to the class because of COVID-19, so I'm still on medication to control the nerve pain. Okay, that's all right, honey. It's okay. Going on a Sunday hike, Elaine says, and we'll catch the replay. All right, darling. I love you so much. Love to everyone here. Thank you. Thank you. Kelly, are you drinking the grape juice, honey? I'm going to get to your question in a minute. Dolly to the rescue. Yes, indeed. Hello, Emoji King. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have to get more juice. So today it's coconut water, grapes, and watermelon. That sounds perfect. I would love some coconut water. Oh my goodness. Kelly says, I've gained 30 pounds since I started juicing 10 months ago, and I don't have strictly juice for longer than 10 days. I flop for the last 10 months. Okay, Kelly. What have you been eating? What do you usually eat outside of juicing? And if you've been doing juicing for 10 months and gained 30 pounds, we need to talk. We need to talk. We need to go through and you know, fine tune what you're doing and and sort that out for you. Emoji King says teeth are overrated. All right, Mandy, we love you, girl. Yeah, that's what I was asking too, Alana, chewing food. Okay. Cindy is a warrior goddess. Man, she is a badass of badasses. Yes, you are, Cindy. Both of my Cindys here. Kelly says, I own an ice cream shop, but I don't eat that stuff. But of course, in the past, I have ate my share of candy. I did have growth nodules on my thyroid. They have disappeared since juicing, so that is good. You're drinking juice. So outside of the juicing, Kelly, I think it was the watermelon because it has a lot of sugar. You think you gained weight because of the watermelon having a lot of sugar? No, that's not why you gained weight, babe. We think that that's why we gain weight, and that is not why we gain weight. We gain weight because we are in an acidic situation in our bodies. When we're drinking the watermelon, what other chewing food were you having? That's what I need to know. Okay, that's good. You were drinking watermelon, celery, green juice, beet, carrot. Okay, you see all of these, everything after the watermelon you need to stop doing. Celery, green juice, beets, and carrots are not going to detoxify your body. All right, those are for amino acids for the building side of your body. You are not in a building phase right now. You are in a detoxification phase, okay, honey? So you need to stay with the fruit juices. We need to have a chat. It's you didn't gain weight because you were having watermelon juice. Cindy here says follow Rob Maraby, aka Rob Maraby. He studied under Morse and has his own line of herbs. He's in Canada at miraherbals.info. Check it out. Mira. Okay. Barbara says she's lost 3 pounds since yesterday. The battery came via Amazon yesterday. I think overall I've lost 10 pounds in 5 days. Yes, girl, you're rocking it. 100%, y'all. 100%, y'all. It's got a lot of hair and skin products. Very interesting. I will check out that website later. Thank you so much for the recommendation. Kelly said, maybe that was a lamb that you didn't mention? Maybe. So, Kelly, what are you eating outside of juicing? Let's talk about it because people are doing probably exactly what you're doing. So this is not to get down on ourselves, you know. This is to really reverse engineer what we're doing so that we can see whether there's something that we can tweak a little bit. Alana says coconut water is too sweet for me. I ate a salad last night and felt like crap last night and this morning. I'm doing only watermelon today and ordering juice. Atta girl. You know, sometimes when we start this juicy journey, this juicy jumpstart detox, we think I'm only going to go for this many days, and then we go for that many days, and then our bodies really want more of the detox. It's like, wait, well, no, hold on a minute, don't be eating that. I need more. There's more to clean out in here, girl. Remember, this is like taking a power washing hose to the inside of your body and really scrubbing it down and getting it all clean. When we have weight issues, definitely it's a thyroid issue. And I bet you, Kelly, if you start titrating off of your thyroid medicine and do it really intelligently, I bet you're going to see your body start to balance out more. Emoji King says, I watched the video posted yesterday, the Master Fast system with Gino. It was one of his best. Okay, awesome. I'm going to check that out for sure. Turmeric with water. Okay, that's good. I'll write it down and watch it. Yes. Emoji King is saying hello to Alana. Barbara, again, that's amazing. That's amazing. Emoji King is saying to Alana, that was very interesting. No, Alana, it's my connection because I'm in the camper and sometimes it will get choppy. Tomorrow I'm supposed to be getting my new extender for the modem for out here and a new modem so that hopefully it won't be doing that. So I thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience. Yes, for sharing. Thank you. And Cindy says Raw Maraby also has a Facebook and YouTube channel with lots of great videos. That is so good. Kelly says, lamb and hummus, we have a love-hate relationship. I should break it off, right? You know, it might be time to take a little break for a little while. It's like, it's not you, it's me. Except it's not me, it's you, lamb. And then Cindy says, click up top on his website and go to health section for his herb line. Okay, I will do that. I'll go to his health section for the herbal line. Okay, you guys are amazing. You have so much knowledge, all of you, and sharing it together here is just so very heartwarming to see all of that going down. Burns, did you see the emojis I posted on your channel in the comment section a couple of videos ago? Babe, I'm going to go look at it very, very soon. I have not had a chance to go to my comments in YouTube for the last day or so. So I will go check that out. Tanya Ray is here. Hello, I'm new here and I have a few questions. Tanya Ray, welcome, welcome, welcome. No tears. Wipe those tears away, baby girl. Wipe those tears away. Fire away. Let me know. What are your questions, Tanya? I'm here for you, babe. Barbara says, divorce the lamb, Kelly. Divorce the lamb. Give it up. Um, yeah. Yeah. Kelly, that lamb is not your friend. It's not serving you. Amanda says, didn't make it to the store yesterday, but I got my Omega all cleaned up and ready to go. Excellent. Heading to the store today. I missed the response on the comment using Yeti drinking container. So I missed that comment too. Am I getting all my comments from the Facebook feed? Yes, Emoji King. Nice, relaxed vibe today. It's Sunday. We're chilling out. We're liming, as we used to say in Trinidad. We lime in. Am I getting all of my my comments in here, Amanda? Let me see. I don't know. Remind me. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Alana says, hello, Tanya Ray. Welcome to a new way of life, girl. Let's do this. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Tanya, what's your questions, babe? Let's work it out. Let's work it out. Emoji King says, I think it was the fruitarian emoji, man juggling lemons. Oh, I will go look for that. I will look for that after this one. What do you think about capsules of vitamin D3 since we live in Canada and winter gray days are coming? So less sun exposure. To be honest, I haven't checked yet what Dr. Morse talks about vitamin D. Well, Dr. Morse will say that vitamin D is if you're taking it in a supplement form in a pill, it's an isolate. The vitamin D portion has been isolated from all of the enzymatic action that is contained within the whole fruit or the whole food or the whole plant, the living plant. And that if your body is properly cleaned out, properly detoxified, so that everything that you eat can properly get absorbed when it hits the small intestine, because you don't have all that thick mucoid plaque around all of the villi. Remember, your intestines, the inside of your intestines have these villi, these hairs that are going like this. All right. And if you have a lot of coating on that from all the crap that we've eaten, and you haven't hosed down the inside of your body with your juices, right? Your power washing hoses, you're not going to absorb the nutrients that are in your food. You're not going to absorb the vitamins that are in the pills either. And when you have the vitamin isolate in pill form or tincture form or injection form, people getting vitamin C injections, you're getting the vitamin C without all of the natural components within the food themselves that activate the vitamin C, that activate our ability to absorb the vitamin C that's contained. We think as human beings, this is one of the biggest flaws of us humans. We think that we can control Mother Nature. We think that we can do the same thing that Mother Nature can do, but we'll manipulate it in such a way. We'll extract the elements and the components that we want to have from that naturally occurring plant matter, and we'll isolate it and we'll put it in a pill, we'll powder it up, we'll put it in a pill, and take that, and now you'll have your vitamin D3 or vitamin C or vitamin B12 or whatever. right? And we'll take it in a pill form. Meanwhile, we can't even begin to understand the amount of chemical processes, the amount of chemistry, the amount of enzymes, the amount of all of the action, everything that makes this a truly living food. You can't replicate that in a pill. You can't replicate that in a isolate, in a supplement. Now we're not talking about herbal formulas here. That's a different story. And the herbs are not they're not isolated. They are the entire part of the plant. The entire consciousness, the entire awareness, everything is contained within the plant, right? What we want to do, we can remedy this issue of maximizing our vitamin D supply. That is all. You want vitamin D, you want to go to the fruits that have been ripened in the sun with the vitamin D that we're looking for, okay? It has everything that we need. What you want to do is you want to heal your small intestine so that when you take in your food that is rich in all of the vitamins, it'll be absorbed into your body and not blocked from the absorption process because you've got a thick coating within your abdomen that prevents you from absorbing. Remember, these small intestines and the large intestines are the absorption factory, really your small intestines. That's where all of the nutrients get absorbed in. So it is not a question of supply. It's a question of absorption and utilization of those vitamins and minerals. So you clean yourself out, you get your small intestines able to absorb the minerals and the nutrients that are coming in. Then you don't have to supplement it with isolates. Tanya says, I just started, yay! Tanya says, I just started my 40-day grape juice and lemon fast. I have a viral load of some sort. I know this because for the past month I've been having viral symptoms. Should I be drinking a gallon of water? Great question. First of all, congratulations, Tanya. I'm so happy for you that you're on this journey and that you're here with us and you're sharing your experiences, because when one of us has a question, it can benefit the entire class. So thank you so much. So first off, congratulations. Yeah, so a lot of us have a viral load. A virus is just a foreign protein, right? All viruses are just proteins, foreign proteins that are in our body. And the viral load that we have has been, is because we've been pumping in a lot of foreign protein and a lot of foreign chemistry. This is not foreign chemistry. This is the actual chemistry that our bodies utilize for fuel. So if anybody ever tells you, yesterday, Dali went to visit some friends. Hello, if you guys are watching. And Dali said thank you so much for the pepper sauce, by the way, Jen. But Dali was saying, oh, Burns isn't really going to be really eating that much, but I'll take the pepper sauce because she's on a grape juice cleanse. And she was very concerned. Very concerned. Thank you so much for loving me so much. Very concerned about, oh my God, you need vegetables, you need protein, you need food. This is our food. We have forgotten, we've gone away from understanding what our food is, right? Tanya, we've gone away from understanding what our food is, and we've had our entire lives of putting food in our body that's not food, it's fake food, it doesn't serve us, it doesn't help us, it doesn't heal us, it doesn't detoxify us, it's not alkaline, it is over-processed, it's overcooked, and then we hear someone drinking the actual food that we came on this planet to utilize for fuel. We are carbon machines, this is our fuel, and it's not processed, well, except for the grape juice, but out of the bottle, but it's full of electric properties. So the grapes, the Concord grapes that you're drinking, Tanya, the Concord grapes that you're drinking, even if it's a different brand, as long as it's organic, fresh pressed, in a glass bottle, not from concentrate, This is your food. This is your fuel. This is where you get your energy from. Your body uses simple sugar as found in fruits combined with oxygen to produce an energy cycle. So remember, every cell in your body is just looking to produce their energy cycle. You saw when my fuse popped in here a little while ago, Dali had to come back and reset it because you know, you got to reset yourself. You got to put in your energy, your electricity. And when you pop a fuse, when you're not doing that, when you're not plugged into your electricity, stuff doesn't work, right? So the viral symptoms that we might have cold and flu-like symptoms, right? You might have a lot of things that look like you're in a viral overload because you are. Virus is just a foreign protein in the body. And one more, just another viral uh, uh, protein over acid situation in the body, and then any other foreign protein that's floating around, COVID, the flu, you know, all of these viruses. If you're in a very toxic, very acid body in the first place, it's going to be the straw that broke that camel's back, and you're going to start seeing your body go into a natural process, Tanya, of detoxification. And one of the first symptoms of detoxification, one of the first healing crises or healing opportunities, as we like to say, that you might have, is you're going to have cold and flu-like symptoms coming up. Cold and flu-like symptoms coming up. You're going to have mucus coming out of you. You're going to be coughing. You're going to might have a fever. If you can ride that out and don't take any medicine to suppress that fever, to get your fever to come down, then that would be a really good thing. Allow the fever to come up, allow the sweat to happen, cough up the mucus. Don't look at that and think, oh my God, I'm so scared, I have COVID. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. You know, you want to know that you are doing the right thing to get these foreign viruses and foreign proteins and acid out of your body. This is your body healing itself. And this is where doctors are so clued out, because you'll go in there and they'll give you antibiotics, right? They'll give you stuff to kill your bacteria in your body that is in your body to help deal with this acid, this overload. Cindy asks, has it been nice taking a break from having to juice every day? Oh, you've got it right, girlfriend. I love the freedom of just being able to open my bottle of grape juice. I don't deal with anything in the kitchen now except for putting out the cat food if they're hungry, when they're hungry, and I'm the one that's around. I love not having to juice with my juicer. She doesn't mean that I'm taking a break from having my juice, right? Because I'm not. Obviously. Emoji King says, hi, Tanya. And should I drink a gallon of water? No, I do not add any unstructured water to my body. Your body needs hydration during this. To hydrate your body means to get in there with an alkaline, alkalizing, hydrating substance. Grape juice, any kind of juice, but your grape and lemon. I will do a class down the road. So my first portion of the course is what we're doing right now. We're taking questions. If anybody has any questions, like Tanya has a question here, please drop them in the comments. Drop them in the comments of this live stream so we can get them up on the screen and help other people sort out what's happening with them and with their detox, with their physical conditions. Okay, so Tanya, I don't drink any unstructured water. I drink only structured water in the form of my juice. Right, this has everything that you need, all the liquid, all the nutrients with that liquid, all the electrolytes, all the astringent factors, all the enzymes, which are the switch that turns on all the action of all the nutrients. It's all already contained right here. So you don't need to drink other water. I don't drink other water. I know Dr. Morse talks about the fact that he likes spring water and high quality spring water in glass jars that are, you know, all of that stuff. But I do not drink any other water. I have all of my liquid needs right here in my juice. And I got to tell you, a great way to tell whether or not you're hydrated enough or whether or not you're getting enough liquid in is to look at your skin. That was loud, but he concurs or they concur. Right, look at your skin. You know what I mean? Like, I am really amazed at how my skin looks and feels. I feel so much more hydrated now. I have never had any work done on my face. You can see my eyebrows still move, right? And my skin is like, I'm 55 years old, you guys. Like, I've never felt or looked better. These were starting to sag. When you get those jowls, I was starting to get sagging over here, and I was like, oh, what is going on? That was before I started this. So Emoji King says hello. And yes, Tanya, you said hello, everyone. I'm so glad to be here. We're so glad to have you, beautiful. The Yeti was your question. So I missed that question. Yes, Amanda said, can you repost it? I couldn't find it in the thread. Yeah, me neither. Absolutely not. My body is wanting the juice. If you were talking to me, yeah. Well, I might have been. So yeah. So our bodies want this juice. What was the question, Cindy? I'm sorry, I missed it. Facebook just went out. Did it? Let me check on the Facebook. I'm still catching it on the Facebook. Let me see. Yep, I'm still live on the Facebook. Where were we? Kelly says, I've been on 5,000 IUs of vitamin D. I take it once a week due to vitamin D deficiency for the last 8 weeks. I would not do that. I wouldn't. Compared to grape juice, water is dehydrating. Yep. Compared to all fruits, water is dehydrating. Definitely. Tanya, you asked, I'm just not sure if I should do 64 ounces of grape juice alone or with an additional gallon of water. Well, if you're doing this to detoxify your body, Tanya, I would do, and I think that you are because you're experiencing some viral load issues. I would do it all grape juice. I would. So this is 32 ounces. So 2 of these would be 62 ounces. I would probably up it to 3 or 4 of these bottles so that you're doing a gallon of juice. I would. If you want to do some water, that's fine. Just understand that you're not benefiting yourself. It's not hydrating. Everything that you need, listen, babe, everything that you need to pull out that virus out of you and to pull out those viral symptoms that you're having and the toxicity effects that you're having from that is going to be found in here. And I'm just of the mind that if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Like, I'm not going to do it just halfway. You know what I mean? If you feel that you need to dilute your juice because it's a little bit too strong, then you can definitely do that. I would dilute it with coconut water. That would be like really good to dilute it with coconut water or some other juice that you do like. So I would stay away from the water. I'm not drinking water. I'll have to scroll. You can't copy and paste it. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, babe. But if you're asking about the Yeti, just type it in again. I'll look out for it now. Amanda says, thank you. It won't let me go above that, even though I saw it when I came on. Need to order the mason jar lids today. Okay, babe, here's my shop. Oh, that's not what I wanted to say. Okay, so if you want the Amazon shop that I have, and that is just where I put everything that I personally have used, have purchased for my juicing journey, I get people asking me all the time, what's your favorite juicer? What this do you like? What are you using for that? And so I put it all together for you on a page there. It's a .com site. I'm still working out how to figure out how to get this to be a .ca and to have the different country links in there for your Amazon. But that is the one if you are in the States. Let's see here. How are you guys doing out here? How are you doing? Let me know in the comments. So Kat says, good day, Burns and Juicy Juicers. Woohoo! Hello, Kat. I'm on day 5 and I'm finding that I'm not releasing as much as I thought. I drink 3 to 4 liters a day and working 16 hours today. Oy vey, girl, you've got a big, busy day. I hope everyone is doing good. I got my friend to try 1 day of grape juice because she's very backed up. Let's see how it goes. Okay, if you're very backed up as well, if you need any help, with the constipation, I wrote in one of the comments in one of the Facebook groups, but if you're having issues with being backed up and constipated, number 1, an enema. Guys, if you need to use an enema to have a bowel movement, there's nothing wrong with that, right? I don't do it. I don't recommend it anymore as a everyday kind of solution because that can start to get very irritating to the bowel wall, to the colon. I know the Gerson method had recommended their people do it 4 or 5 times a day with coffee. I did that for maybe a couple of weeks, actually. I said a couple of days, but it was a couple of weeks I did that every day. Good God, that is an experience and a half. I'm not gonna lie. And it is, according to Dr. Morse, not necessary and very, very your body gets reliant that's the only way you're going to poop, so that's not good. You can also take some Cascara Sagrada, Cascara Sagrada. That is a good one. I was going to bring it in today. I just got a couple new bottles for that. You can try some prune juice. All right, Kat, so your friend can try some prune juice. You can also try some of Dr. Morse's herbal formulas. He's got some really good ones for called GI Broom and GI Renew. And if you haven't gone for a few days, right up, he's got GI Renew going right up to number 5, which is for if you're really, really constipated. So I hope that those things help. But you can also try beet juice, straight up 1 cup of straight, fresh pressed beet juice. Oh my God, that ought to get you going too. And Emoji King says, Tanya, you could try it both ways to see what feels best. Absolutely. But I don't think you need the water. If you need more liquid, drink more juice. My opinion, I would agree with that 100%. 100%. Yes, Burns, a malabsorption ring outside the pupil in the iris will show malabsorption 100%. Yes, I know. Barbara says, concerned about using my 32 ounce. Thank you, Barbara, for rewriting your comment. Barbara, you said, concerned about using my 32 ounce metal Yeti for the past dozen years, wondering if that has been bad for my body. I haven't used it drinking my juice, but I would like to. I think that if it's a stainless steel, it's stainless steel, right? That's different than drinking something out of an aluminum can that has a seam in the can through which, stuff can pass into your juice. So it's metal, but it's stainless steel. So I say go for it. I love those kind of double-walled stainless steel thermoses, cups, and so on. I have one too, but it's not here. Oh my God, spell check is killing me, Emoji King says. I meant to say drink more juice, not my juice. Jeez, Emoji King, I'm telling you, I feel in your pain, but it's okay. We all read typo here. Tanya says, Emoji King, thank you. I'll give that a try. Everyone here makes me feel better and more calm. I've tried doing this before, but without support, and I've failed several times. Yes, Tanya. We are here to support each other on this journey. We're here to ask each other questions. We're here to ask me questions. We're here to learn together and to have that sense of calm that you feel to know that you're going through this and that, you know what, we've all stumbled and falled. We've all stumbled and failed. And we are here to support each other as we succeed in this together. And you're doing it. So every day at noon, I come on live to do a 2 to 3 hour deep dive into this process. That's what you're watching right now. And together we're seeing each other's experience. We're learning from each other, getting inspiration. And I'm about to show you guys one of the most inspirational stories I have ever seen. Water and fresh lemon juice. Yes, Kelly, you can do water and fresh lemon juice. I think there's a recipe in Dr. Morse's book for the lemon juice cleanse, the lemon juice protocol. Did I bookmark it? I think I did. Let's see here. I am looking in Dr. Morse's The Detox Miracle Source book, Dr. Morse, and let me find that in here for you now, so you can see, Kelly. So for the lemonade fast, you can do 2 tablespoons of lemon or lime juice, approximately half a lemon, a half to 3/4 of a tablespoon of genuine, like real maple syrup, not maple flavored syrup, so real maple syrup, and a pinch of cayenne pepper. And you can combine the juice, maple syrup, and cayenne pepper in a 10-ounce glass and fill it with medium to hot distilled or reverse osmosis water. Cold water may be used if you prefer. Use fresh lemons or limes only. Never use canned lemon juice or lime juice or frozen lemonade or lime juice. So you can try that. For a full quart, because obviously we're making this in bigger batches, you can do 10 cups of distilled water, 1.5 cups of fresh lemon juice, half a cup of pure maple syrup. Shake well, refrigerate, and you can drink that. I might try some of that actually, just for shits and giggles. Yes, Emoji King says we all fail several times, Tanya. I need your encouragement. Thank you already. Yes. Oh my God, you guys are so amazing. A healing crisis is most often only lasts 3 days. I hate that word crisis. I know, babe, me too. But I've been through a lot of them, and I'll be through more. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. My eyes are watering. The heater, because the heater is kind of really competing with the cold air. We need to seal up the camper a little bit, but the heater is kind of a little bit more at eye level, and my eyes will be watering. Kelly says, my skin looks luminous. I thought it's just because I gained so much weight. Kidding aside, my skin is so much better. Your skin is better. We're going to work on this weight thing. We're going to get your thyroid healed. We're going to do this together, babe. Emoji King says, we do live in a toxic world, so we're lucky we know this stuff, 100%. Alana says, I find during the early evening and late afternoon, I reread comments from class and listen to Burns. Oh, God bless you. Thank you, Alana. She's so encouraging and makes me calm down and feel more centered, and we can do this. Yes, we are here. Scroll up a little bit. I've been doing everything wrong. Oh, Kelly, you've been doing so much right. You have not been doing everything wrong. And remember, we are just here to figure this out together. You know, so don't beat yourself up. Release that judgment, right? If it could have happened any other way, it would have, right? So don't beat yourself up. It sounds like my son leaving the house again on his motorcycle. That was from before. Okay, let me read through the rest of these. You're not 55. Come on, you're like 38. I have the proof. 1965, baby, 1965. Buy a bidet. Why do we need a bidet? Amanda says, so I've really been wanting to quit my last vice, smoking cigarettes. congratulations. That is an awesome task, an awesome goal to have for yourself. I've already stopped all medication over the counter and prescribed. Will the juicing detox help the process of quitting? You know the physical addiction aspect. I do know the physical addiction aspect, babe. And I think it will. It helped me quit smoking. Yes, I was smoking. 2 weeks into juicing, actually, in June, I was still smoking. And what I did was I had to have a little sit down with myself, Amanda. I had to have a little sit down with myself and say, Burns, come on, as I lit up a cigarette, why are you still smoking? Like, why are you on such a healthy path and you can't let go of? It's like every time I do something really healthy and really like to help me and to something that's an act of love for myself, such as juicing, why is it that I can't go in all the way? Why can't I love myself all the way there? Right? It's like I'm doing this, and it's like I always have to keep one bad habit. And funny enough, when I started juicing June 1st, I had quit smoking in March. When I broke up with Dali here and I moved to my sister's cottage, I needed a break from the relationship. Things are amazing now, but I recognized that I needed to heal myself, and he needed to work on himself. So I left, and March 1st I stopped smoking, and I picked it back up right as I started this juicing journey. And I said to myself, oh my God, what is going on? Like, why are you doing this? And I heard a little voice in my head say, you're not loving yourself all the way there. So I had a little sit down with myself, Amanda, and I said, oh my gosh, okay, I am going to set an intention, and I want you to do this. And anybody who's working through something like an addiction, or whether it's to recreational drugs or an addiction to cigarettes or addiction to alcohol, I want you to really sit down and ask yourself, not ask yourself, say to yourself, I set an intention for myself. Repeat after me, Amanda. I set an intention for myself. Repeat after me, everybody. Everybody. I set an intention for myself that as soon as is right for me, I will love myself all the way there. I don't know how long it's going to take for that to happen, but I set the intention that I'm going to love myself all the way there eventually. And whenever that time comes, that time will come. And in the meantime, I will try to love myself as much as I can from where I am, one sip at a time. Do not underestimate the power of setting an intention. I set that intention for myself, and that was, I think, the next day that was the last time I smoked. Barbara said, if you drank 4 liters a day of this grape juice, you shouldn't have a problem. Yeah, some people's adrenal glands are just so shut down and so damaged that it takes a while to get that cleared out. Yes, add coconut or water or lemon juice. I like raspberry juice in my grape juice. That sounds delicious, Emoji King. Yay! I don't have to replace the Yeti. No, you can use the Yeti with confidence. Amanda, Alana says, Amanda, I haven't been smoking as much. I'm trying, sort of, but I don't have that feeling of I need a cigarette as much. Yeah, guys, if you're quitting cigarettes is one of the hardest addictions to give up. All right. Love yourself through the process. It's okay. And Barbara says, Amanda, I love my Yeti. 5 days without it is like withdrawal. I have 2 of 32 and 1 of 20. I don't know which one you're referring to. Coffee enema, caffeine implant, different thing. A good experience, but I wouldn't get into it too much. Yeah, no, I agree. Kids don't walk anymore like when we were kids, right? And Emoji King says, oh yeah, I'm 62. We went everywhere on our 10-speed bikes. I know. Hey, Ingrid. Oh my goodness. So great to see you here, babe. We call that a come to Jesus moment in the South. Yeah, I had a come to Jesus moment. I'll tell you, that's exactly it. Amanda says, yes. Oh my God, be excited, babe. Be excited. Listen, we have to love ourselves through this process. We have to not be so beating ourselves up that we are where we are. You are going to do this. You are going to do that. And I agree, Ingrid. Ingrid says, smoking is the hardest. I'm so proud of you for working at it. Me, I'm proud of me too. I'm proud of Amanda. I'm proud of everybody. Yes, you will love yourself all the way there, Alana. Hey there, it's me. I smoke too much. I have difficulties to let it go. I hear you. I hear you, honey. But you know what? If you set an intention that you want to love yourself all the way there, because that's what it's about, right? Once you understand that, man, I'm not loving up on myself at all by smoking all these cigarettes. We're going to talk about that, and I'll set a time in another class to talk about that. Best lemonade you'll ever have. Green apples and lemons juiced. I don't use the rind of the lemon. If I have a little fresh mint, awesome. Yeah, that is amazing. You guys are so incredible. So as promised, I do want to also read to you. It's 2:12. That's a cute time. I would like to read to you one of our class members. I will get up my messages. Okay, so I wanted to share with you guys one of these beautiful Tora! Hi, Tora! Oh my goodness. Hello, darling. How are you? How was school? How was your week at school? Did you have a good week? Yes? How did the redecorating go? How did the redecorating go from Friday? You moved a bunch of stuff around. It's me says loving yourself is one of the most important end products of the healing journey. Yes, yes, absolutely. She says, how are you, Burns? I'm very well, Tora, especially now that I know you're here. I love you. The more good stuff you do, juicing, the less you're going to want to or be able to do the cigarettes. That is very true as well. That's very true. Dolly's working on quitting smoking as well. It's hard. It's not easy. Okay, so this is one of the healing stories that I wanted to share with you guys. So I got a message from one of our juicy juicers. This was back in October when did we start this? We started this on the 19th. So this was right after we started. She said, hi, I live in Fort McMurray, Alberta. I'm watching your video lessons about detoxing and I'm very thankful for them. I am on day 13 of my juice feasting and would like to start a 40-day grape feast, but it's very hard to find good grapes. Just wanted to ask you if you can text me the info where you get your juice, if it's possible to buy it online. Thank you for everything that you do for us. You're so welcome. You are so welcome. So then I sent her the Black River information where she can put in her postal code and see if it's available in her area. And then she wrote, thank you so much, Burns, for your message. I was feeling tired almost all 13 days, but yesterday and today I feel much better and I have more energy. I have a tumor in my right breast and it is around 1 centimeter on the outside of my breast now, which is so amazing. I hope this fast will help get rid of it. And thank you for the link. I'll do all I can to find good juice. Blessing to you. A lot of love from me. 3 emoji hearts. Now, I want to see something here. I'm going to upload the picture that she sent me. And I'm going to let you know right before I I show it on the screen, okay? How do I do this next? Upload. I'm sorry, I wanted to have this ready right before, but I had just gotten her permission. Can't get it. Maybe I can. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to warn you before I show this on the screen. So if you have children in the room or you're squeamish, you need to look away. Okay? I'm going to send you the picture that she showed me. Actually, I'll send that picture afterwards. Okay? I'm going to read you the rest of the messages so you get the whole perspective, and then you're going to see what you're going to, when you see the picture, you're going to understand. Okay. Thanks for your message. 3 emoji hearts. Love you too, babe. I meant, because I sent her a message, I said, okay, what do you mean it's on the, what, I don't understand. Are you saying that it's on the outside of your breast? Like, what's happening? Because I thought to myself, wow, it sounds like she's got a picture to show. It sounds like she's got something that I've seen in pictures when I did the certification program with Dr. Morse. One of the classes was on case studies, and we saw a 5-minute long slideshow of worst case scenarios of conditions that people are dealing with from this acidosis, okay? And there were pictures of tumors that were all in, like, completely, like, crazy stuff. And I wept during that class. I just wept for what people are going through, because when we really look at it, when we really start understanding what some of you in the class are coping with and are dealing with and are healing within your body, you really start to understand the seriousness of this, of the health that so many of us are in. And these are things that people do not know that we are dealing with. We are dealing with it silently, by ourselves, in private, in embarrassment, in shame, in self-judgment, right? And this beautiful, beautiful lady was so kind as to show me and share with me what she's doing and how this is healing her. So let me continue. I meant it's bursting through my skin. It's coming out. I started juicing and eating raw this past May, and this time it started to slowly come out. All summer I was eating raw and juicing and sometimes fasting. The only juice didn't work for me that time, but I was sure I will do it again one day, and here I am. I am now sure this is the time. I am sending you the picture that I took right now. It doesn't look very beautiful, but I am amazed about how my body is trying to get rid of it. Jesus. I'm looking at the picture right now because then she sent me the picture. But I'm going to read on a little bit. I take Dr. Morse Herbs Kidney Tincture 1 and 3, Brain and Nerve. So kidney tincture 1 and kidney tincture 3, brain and nerve tonic, upper body circulation, and GI brew. But I have been doing that for just a month. And then I sent her some messages. You want to hear part of the message that I sent her?
Olga, you are incredible.
Sorry, I wasn't going to say her name, but it's okay. I had permission to say her name. I just was like, you are incredible. I cannot believe what you're going through. You are amazing. Oh my God. And she wrote back and she said, "Hey Burns, I'm crying this morning. Thank you for your messages. You can't imagine how much your words mean to me. I love you." 3 emoji hearts. I will try to get a lot of rest because she told me, she's like, "I am feeling really tired. I've been doing this juice cleanse and for the last 13 days and for the last 13 days I'm so tired." And I said to her, "That is your body trying to heal. That is your body trying to heal. If your body is trying to get these tumors out and get your body detoxified and get rid of this damaged tissue, don't you think that's going to take up a whole lot of your energy?" She works, but she works from home. And I told her to get your rest, girl. Get a little chilly. I told her, get your rest. Get your rest. You need your rest. Your body is healing. So she said, "I will try to get a lot of rest and will listen to my body and will take pictures every day." And I told her, take pictures every day and document it. And when it eventually comes out, save it, put it in some preservative liquid and save it and get that down to Dr. Morse because he loves getting samples of tumors that have popped out through the skin. I'm watching your and will take pictures every day and will document how I feel. I am watching your videos every day now, always live, but will do everything possible. Not always live, but will do everything possible and will find the grape juice for sure. Thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing day. 3 heart emojis. And I just was like, you are a goddess and amazing and pure, an amazing and purely inspiring goddess. I'm honored to be on this healing journey with you. That's what I wrote back to her. Get your rest. It's so important. Support your body and thank your body every day. Thank her every day for the incredible power to heal. You are the living example of this truth. And then I asked her, does it hurt at all? And she said, I will do it. Thank you so much. It doesn't hurt. Just like a sensation when you are pregnant in the last months and your skin is stretching out. Same here. I feel when the skin is stretching out, but not always. Isn't this amazing, guys? Doesn't this just blow your mind? She said, it's just uncomfortable. And when I wear clothes, it's just uncomfortable. And when I wear clothes, and also a bad smelling liquid is coming out of it. That is the lymphatic fluid, the waste material, the waste matter coming out. She said, thank you, Burns. I will let you know about my progress. She said, of course, I don't mind if you show the picture. I don't mind if you share the story. And she said, by the way, day 17 for her. Amazing. Congratulations, babe. Everybody, can we drop some love? I spilled the beans. Olga said I could use her name. And then I said, it's okay. I don't have to. And she said, okay, whichever. Can we just give Olga some love? We have 2 Olgas in the comments here in the classroom here today. Can we just give Olga some love? Support her along the journey. I'm going to show you her picture now. But she said, by the way, day 17 for me. Maximum days I did before was 17. I don't know why. It looks like my comments have stopped coming through. Can someone drop a comment in there so that I can double check that my stream is still going? It is showing up on my iPad, which is great. But just someone drop, thank you, Kat. Guys, can we give Olga some love? Everybody, let's drop some love and some, let's drop some love and keep this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman inspired to keep doing this work. Yes, look at all the love for you coming in through right now. We've got Kat loving up on you. We've got Amy loving up on you, Olga. We've got Carl. I'm already tearing up. We've got Carlene loving up on you, Olga. Love you, Olga. Stay strong. Amy with all the love and all the hugs and all the hearts. And Nikki and Olga, amazing Olga from Sandra, sending you lots of love. Oh my goodness. Amazing Olga, sending you lots of love. I'm sending you lots of love. Cindy is sending you lots of love. Hello, Cindy. Lots of love from Lana. Barbara says, I am speechless. I know, Barbara. Isn't this bananas? It's crazy, right? When I was talking to Dali this morning when we were hanging out here, and I was telling him about this beautiful woman's experience, and I showed him the picture, and he was like, like it's on another level when you can see it like this, right? Alana is sending lots of love, 4 hearts for you. It's me sending love. Debbie is sending you love. Cindy, Cindy is sending you lots of love and kisses. Saeed is sending Olga lots of love. Alana, 3 hearts. Sharon, hello Sharon, sipping your way to health. Love you, love to you. Nikki says, amazing job, Olga. Kimberly, love you, Olga. We love you, Olga. Um, Alana says, I feel like I need to give this woman a hug and send her healing, loving energy. Yes, love, much love to you, Olga. Yes, that's exactly what we're doing with all this. You know, energy is non-local. Energy is non-local. If you are experiencing something and you send somebody your loving and healing energy, they receive it, they feel it. It's non-local. We are local in this three-dimensional world, but our energy, our spiritual energy, right? Our energy is non-local. We can heal each other by doing that. Are you guys ready to see the picture of what she sent? I'm going to give you guys a warning right now. This is a graphic image. This is graphic, so please put your phone, hide your screen now. I'm going to show you what Olga shared with me. Look at this. Olga. We are spiritual beings in a physical body. This has happened. This is one of the extreme healing detox symptoms that you might experience that Dr. Morse talks about in his section that we went through, right, and that we read. Where is my healing crisis chapter, guys? Right. So when you see people in Facebook groups and in different forums, and they're talking about some stuff that they're going through, and don't assume that this isn't like legit some serious stuff that people are going through. Amy, so amazing, right, babe? Cindy, wow, wow, wow. Kelly says, oh wow, on this 82-inch screen, it's amazing. Healing vibes to her always. Wow, says Nikki. And Gel says, you go, Olga, you got this, sending my love. So in the healing crisis section on page 200 in your Miracle Detox source book, and if everybody who's in this course and who's looking at these, and who is everybody here who's learning, you got to get your hands on this book. This is in my Amazon shop, but hardly make any commission on this kind of sale, but it's there for you to quickly reference it and purchase it. And you're supporting my channel. It keeps everything going here. But you want to get this book. Lana says, Mother Nature will heal you with all her strength and magic, Olga. Yes, indeed. Strong cleansing effects. One of the strong cleansing effects is abscesses. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. Where is the one that says tumors popping out? Or was that on moderate? It's in there somewhere. It's in the book. And it's right here. And yes, actually, Cindy, that is exactly one of the, what I wrote her here as well. I said, when I asked, does it hurt at all? Then I said, Dr. Morse's black salve would also be should also be considered. She's doing amazing, isn't she, Sandra? Excuse me. So Sandra says here, oh my God, such an amazing visual. Olga, you will heal. Gwen says, lots of love, Olga. So I cried. I cried when I saw this. And she had sent me a little bit about me. So if you guys want to hear a little bit more about Olga, and if you haven't dropped a comment in the live comment chat box so I can put it up on the screen, please drop some love in here for Olga and for everybody going through their healing journey. But let's give it up for Olga right now. Olga continues. She says, a little bit about me. I have had vitiligo for 36 years. Sclerosis, hearing problems, and other issues, which means, of course, lymphatic stagnation in the head, right? Deep lymphatic stagnation systemically for the vitiligo. I stopped eating meat 4 years ago, incorporated some fasting, and made a lot of mistakes. Mistakes are just learning opportunities. That's all that is, right? Did juice fasting 5, 8, 10, and 17 days. When I found Dr. Morse, a lot of what was going on in my body made sense for me. I did iridology with John Stearns and have a lot of inflammation in my body. Of course, absolutely. Finally, I found the cause of my vitiligo. Am I pronouncing that right? Pituitary gland, yes. I was diagnosed last year in September with carcinoma grade 3, but I had the tumor for 3 years and was just afraid to go to the doctor. I didn't do any chemo or radiation. Good girl. Just a biopsy and a CT scan. I refused all the treatment and was doing the research by myself. And now I am here with you, heart emoji, and I know I'm on the right path. Thank you and good luck. Good luck with today's live. That was the message from this morning. Emoji King says, cool stuff. Major breakthrough is coming soon. 100%. Yes, Olga, major breakthrough is coming soon. She's breaking it through right now. This is if you're just tuning in now, if you want me to show you the picture again of what we're talking about, I'm going to show it right now. So if you have young children in the room who might be a little bit squeamish to see the reality of this, or anybody, if you cannot handle this, just turn your phone down. I will let you know when I've stopped sharing it. But 3, 2, 1. All right. This is what. Oh, hold on a second. This is what Olga is healing out of her body. This is the damaged cells and the damaged tumor cells, the damaged tissue coming out through the skin. Through the skin. The skin is our third kidney. It is our eliminative organ, our largest eliminative organ. It is coming through the skin to get out of the body. It is healing. It's coming out of the skin. Olga, you are a freaking rock star. Jeez. And she's just taking it like a champ. She's like, yep, it's coming out. It smells like really bad, but I'm doing this. I'm keeping on this juicing. I am getting this out of me. I am doing this. She's breaking it through every step of the way. Kelly, thank you, my love. Much love to Olga. Major breakthroughs happening. Kim saying blessings to you, Olga, and continued healing to you. Oh, I didn't tell you. I took the picture off so you can come back if you weren't looking. Barbara, still speechless. Barbara, isn't this incredible? The power of what we're doing with this. Don't ever give up. Don't ever deny that this juice ain't healing you. It might not be seeming like it's healing you, right? But it's healing you on a deep level. We are all the same chemistry. We're all the same structure. We're all the same physical body. If it's happening in Olga, it's happening in us too. When did it start coming through the skin. Black salve, yes, black salve. It started coming through the skin. She started juicing in May, and this time it started to slowly come out. All summer I was eating raw and juicing and sometimes fasting. The 100% juice didn't work for me that time, meaning her English, she explained to me in another message, is not English is her second language. So the juice cleanse, the juice feasting, she couldn't stay on it, which is what she meant, longer than 17 days at a time. I'm sure now is the time. I'm sending you the picture that I took right now. Doesn't look very beautiful, but I'm amazed about how my body is trying to get rid of it. So I don't know exactly the answer to that question. I will send her a message. Olga, my love, I don't think you're in the class right now, but we are just sending you so much love in the live stream right now, and you can go back and see the comments that people are leaving for you. But people wanted to know, our other classmates, our Juicy Juicers wanted to know, when did the tumors start to emerge from the skin? Like after you started juicing, how long after you started this protocol before you started noticing the tumors coming out through the skin? Thanks, babe. And you're a rock star. I freaking love you. I need to see stuff like this all the time. It helps me keep on my track. We all have junk in our body. Yeah. Super inspiring, right? Lane. Hello, beautiful Lane. I needed to hear that slowly but surely. Yes. We are getting this done. I am telling you, do not doubt that this is the path to healing. This is the only thing that is going to truly, look at this. Like, look at this. Can you believe that? Lane, don't give up. Slowly, as my Dalibor would say, little by little, we're doing it. Emoji King is saying, I feel you heal. And Cindy says, I want stuff to come out like this too. Cindy, your stuff is trying to come out like this. You know what your skin looks like. This is your body trying to get it out. And when you have a really severely compromised, very systemic stagnation like you do, Cindy, we have to punch up these adrenal glands. Remember, we want to try to get you on the adrenal glandulars, not the adrenal gland formula, the herbal formula, but the glandular formula to kick up your adrenals. We got to punch your adrenals up. And for you, that might mean taking 3 of the 400 milligram adrenals. I know that sounds crazy, like a lot, but look at the prednisone that is damaging your body, right? You got to kick up your adrenal glands super like a lot, but it's coming through your skin too. That's what it is. It's like pimples, boils, tumors coming through the skin. She'll watch it for sure. She watches them all. She just might not be on the live right now, and I see that she's not active in her messenger right now, so it's all good. She'll see it for sure. Alana, because you were saying, I hope she watches and sees and feels so much of the love and healing we are sending her. We haven't gotten into that as yet, Gel, but on this protocol, her kidneys will definitely start to filter, and she is doing all of the herbal support as well. But that's a good question. I did not ask her about the kidney filtration, so when she sees this, I'm sure she will comment, and I would imagine that her kidneys are filtering for sure. Her kidneys will be filtering, but Dr. Morse talks about this. Tumors are gonna pop out throughout the body. Yeah. So, who's inspired by Olga right now? If you're inspired by Olga, I want you to type in, I am inspired. Type I am inspired in the comments if you are inspired to keep going on this juicing journey. Because nothing inspires us more than seeing other people who are actually healing themselves and to have a visual like this, that's why I said, babe, do you mind if I share this in class today? Because this is going to inspire so many people. Type it in the comments. I am inspired if you are inspired. Kelly is inspired. Amanda is inspired. Alicia is inspired. Lana is inspired. Barbara is inspired. Sandra is inspired. This is a gift. Seeing these pictures is a gift to all of us. I just got full body goosebumps. I don't even have goosebumps on my face. I don't know if you can see it, but I just got the whoosh. Yes, John Stern's a Manglotarian as well. Amazing work. I'm so inspired, Alana says. Nikki says, I am inspired. Amy says, I'm so fucking inspired. Pardon my French. Me too. Cindy, 10 hands up. I'm inspired. Day 107 here. Cindy, you are you are another one, a true inspiration, my friend. Sharon, 49, 49, 41. I am inspired. Continuing the juice journey. Lane, I am inspired. Yes. Yes. Guys, we can heal our bodies. We can heal our bodies. We can reverse the damage that we have done to our bodies. You're understanding this. You're getting it. So now, as we are on day 7, many of us have done these last 7 days together. We are on day 7, and we are continuing this path. I'm not staring off of it. For me, going the distance this time is going 40 days on grape juice. And nothing is inspiring me more than seeing stories and pictures like you guys are sharing with me. And if anybody else has any of these experiences, these pictures to show, these healing opportunities, your testimony, private message them to me on Messenger, please, because we need to be inspired by each other. That's why we're doing this. This is why we're sitting down for 3 hours a day in an intensive online opportunity to heal our bodies with this work, with this juice. And we cannot do this on our own. We can do a little bit, we can do it to some extent, but when we are doing this together in community, doing it together, cheering each other on, lifting each other up, supporting each other, soothing each other when we need to be soothed, kicking our butts, cells in the butts when we need to be, that was my maiden name, by the way, Butts, Bernie Butts, Butts, I shit you not. Kim, remember all the poop analogies we were making on Friday night? Oh God. Kim says, I am inspired by all of you every day to continue my juicing journey. Yes, this feels like last Sunday when I was on here and we were talking about that it's day 0 and are we ready to go? We were inspired, right? Like I was like, yeah, we're doing this, right? We're doing this. It's a week in. We are feeling so reignited to continue doing this. It's like, bring it on, a new week. Let's go. I got this. We got this. Is she on just grape juice? No, I think she's just transitioning into grape juice. She hasn't even started into the grape juice yet. Imagine what she's going to be. This is going to be, I think these are going to be popped right on out in no time flat, being on just grape juice, right? Because she's just ordered it now. It's going to be just coming in. She's about to start on grape juice. And Dr. Morse talks about it all the time. He says, Barbara was asking, the grape juice will help her burns? Yeah, Dr. Morse says that if you want to completely knock out anything in your body, the fastest way to do that, grape juice. He says, go on a 20-day grape feast, grape protocol. If you can handle it, if you can do 21 days. Hey, I just got a great idea. Are you ready for it? I want to send Dr. Morse a testimonial that we have done this as a group for as long as we can, hopefully 40 days. What do you guys think? Do you think we can do 40 days together in total? Do you really want to see the power that you have to heal your body through detoxification? Do you really want to unlock with this golden key? Do you really want to unlock the true potential to heal your body? Olga is doing it. Wouldn't it be cool if we can send Dr. Morse a little video and a little testimony that this is what we have all done, we've committed to this, and that we're going to do it together? Listen, even if you need to have a little bit of a chewing meal at some point in time, that's no big deal. That doesn't mean you're not still on your grape juice cleanse. Wouldn't that be amazing for people to see that how the power of doing this in community? Man, I am so inspired. Gel said the same thing. I'm inspired. I wish I could inspire all my family too, especially my aunt who's diagnosed with breast. Show her this video, Gabriella. Show her this video. Oh my God, show her this video. This part of this video, when I started to share about this, I think it was about 2:30 within the video. I gotta go pee so bad, you guys. Would you mind if we just had a little interlude here for just one quick second? Would you all mind that? I really gotta go pee. Like, let me put the picture on from yesterday. I wish I had the picture from today. Why won't it go? Why won't it go, man? Why won't it go? Oh, because that's background. It doesn't matter. You guys can look at my beautiful arrangement here. I will be right back because there's only so much I can hold. When I do these classes online, I've only filled up my juice once, and it's been almost 3 hours, and I've been going nonstop, which I love. And I make sure that I don't drink too much before the class so that when I'm in class, I can stick it out. But the wait is over. I will be right back. I'm back. I am back. Let's see, where are we at here? Okay, Gabriella, great point, right? I wish I could inspire my family to do this too. I want my family to be around for a very long time as well. You know, my sisters, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, both my parents are have made their transition now, but you know, I'm so grateful that my boyfriend and my daughters are on board. My daughter's not quite as intensely as Dali is because we're both doing this in the same fashion, and the girls less so, but they're on it. They know, they get it. But we can only lead by example ourselves, right? So yeah, we want to inspire everybody around us, but everybody's on their own path. Not everybody is meant to heal. Not everybody is meant to find find this information. And we have to be okay with that. Everybody's on their own path and nothing is going wrong for any of us. I'm going, Jel says, I'm going to fill my juice cup till it runneth over. Yes, yes, queen, yes. Dude, Cindy, you rock. She totally does. I mean, Cindy is another rock star who is just unbelievable. No, she hasn't started the grape juice yet. But you know what? That's just because she didn't know and she didn't have it as yet. So she is gonna get it for sure. Virtual hug from Amy. Absolutely. Just looking at the numbers over here. Yeah, the grape juice will help her tremendously. Tremendously. Gwen is inspired. Yeah, Cindy is inspired. Are we going to do this for 60 days? John Stern, the Mangotarian, Olga's iridologist. Yes. Yes. Amy says yes to the challenge. Nikki Bless says, yeah, we can do it. Right? It's not like we're drinking poison over here either, right, guys? It's like we've done this for a week. We're getting into our groove. We're understanding that, yeah, sometimes we're going to be chilly and sometimes we're going to feel crappy and sometimes we're going to have, a hard time with the bowel movements, especially when they're like really like they want to shoot out of us and there's like no warning. And it's like, oh my God, I thought that was going to be a fart. And it wasn't. We're all in it. We're all doing it. Yes, I want what she's having. Yes. Yes. Amy says, hell yeah. Elena says, let's do this. Yes to 40 days. Sharon, 49 says, feeling more and more committed as the days roll by. Frigging right. Elena says, I'm so pumped right now. Emoji King says, grapes, baby. And Amy says, maybe he'll come in live with you too. Amy, now we're talking. I could actually do that on this platform now. I can invite anybody with a link to come on live. I'm a powerful manifester. Did you know that? You guys know that I've been on Dr. Joe Dispenza's stage with him, eh? Anybody know who Dr. Joe Dispenza is? This might seem a little braggadocious right now, but I just want to let you guys know that I am a very, very, as are we all, I am a very powerful manifesting giant, as are you. We all are. Are you ready to own that? Are you ready to claim that? Are you ready to be unapologetic about your ability to create and manifest in your life exactly what you want? Manifestation. How about those comments in the how about the video that we watched today, that you guys have watched for today's homework? I'm going to send you a couple little pictures here on this. I'm going to put it up on the screen. Check out, oh, I hope this doesn't bump me out of this. Yes, it did. So you go back to Safari. Here we go. Your browser has lost connection. Make sure, what am I doing here? Hang on a second, guys. I'm here still, don't worry. I'm still here, just trying, I want to put something up on the screen here. I manifested this beautiful experience to be standing on Dr. Joe's stage. He was my mentor, is my mentor, my meditation mentor. And I was able to move my energy in a very powerful way so that I could manifest standing on Dr. Joe Dispenza's stage with him in Cancun, giving my testimonial to 2,000 beautiful genius co-creators in this meditation retreat. And if I can practically sit on Dr. Joe's lap on his stage, not kidding you, then I can get Dr. Morse on here for a quick, a quick appearance, a little 100%. I'm on it. You want me to? I want to play my mind movie on here too, but now that I'm on this platform with the StreamYard, I'm having a hard time uploading my movie so that I can play it in the background. I am working on it, Joan. I promise you, I'm working on it. I need to send my movie to my laptop, which is right over there, my ancient laptop, my iMac, my MacBook Air, whatever it is, which I don't use anymore, but I had my daughter bring it down to say, to try to get this on a laptop, to get my movie onto that laptop so I can get it onto this streaming platform assets. And I'm working on it. It's an issue. Hey, John. Thank you so much for popping in and for tuning in. Oh my God, your profile picture is hilarious. I just gotta say, your kitty in a face mask, that is priceless. John, you asked, I don't know that men also, I didn't know that men also get breast cancer. Found out last year, men have a blue ribbon. Honey, are you dealing with that right now? Do you have a tumor in your breast tissue area? Yeah, men get breast cancer as well. Absolutely. Oh, she was saying to play my mind movie during I also am working on playing, doing all of those fancy things, Cindy, playing some intermission music. Kelly says, I've juiced 2 pineapples today. Is everyone doing strictly Concord grapes? So that's a great question. Who is going to, who here is going to embark on the next, so we're doing 40 days altogether. We've done 7 days. The next 33 days, is anybody else doing just Concord grapes? Emoji King referring to the question as to whether Olga's kidneys are filtering, and your feeling is the same as mine, Emoji King, that hers probably are filtering as well. If she's pushing it out like this, that is her lymphatic system getting down, right? It's oozing stuff that's smelling, which means it's coming out of the skin. I would imagine her kidneys are filtering as well. Emoji King says, I'm inspired. I am inspired. I'm so freaking inspired. I'm telling you. Alana says, I will timestamp when breast cancer healing testimony started. Gabriella, you need to show your aunt this. Thank you so much, Alana. Her setup is super cute. Thank you so much. It is. It's my vintage camper, and it is a hot mess right now again because I can show it to you at the end of this video if you want, but I like showing people when it's all cleaned up. But I might show you. Emoji King says, thank you, Olga. Yes, indeed. Sharon says, that would be so awesome if Dr. Morse would guest in the class. I watch his videos. I just love his energy. He's been in the game full of raw pudding. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Listen, if I could be next to Dr. Joe that close on his stage for 15 minutes, the video is in YouTube. I don't have it on my YouTube channel, but I'll figure out a way to get it there too. But if you type in Dr. Joe and Burns, Dr. Joe Burns, you will see my testimonial come up. And John says, I like that cushion in the black with the black and white polka dot cushion. Isn't she cute? Isn't she cute? My glasses are polka dot. I paint polka dots on my glasses. Really cute. I don't have them here either. But I love the polka dots. Oh, thank you, Carlene. Carlene says, isn't Burns amazing, guys? Love her. I love you guys too. You guys don't even know. I am so buoyed up and inspired by and energized by you guys. You Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for being in my life and on this journey with me, because we are truly doing this together. I want that adventure sign back there. Oh, this one. Adventure is in my soul. I got this at Michael's. This was from Michael's. And there's another one. Seeker of Everyday Magic. I love little things like this just to remind me, just to remind me of what's the what. My battery is low on my iPad. My phone is good. This iPad is good. I'm just unwrapping some. This came with my magic mouse yesterday, and I have a little pluggy here for this iPad. Get this one plugged in. Are you guys enjoying these deep dives? I'm loving it. Deborah says, cute space. Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, I got goosebumps too. Did you? Byrne said something about 2:12 being a good time. Yes, so I was saying, I saw on my phone when I looked at it to send a message, it was 2:12. I like numbers that line up like that, Kelly says, I know I'm late to the bus. Sorry. At least I arrived. I'm going to order the book once Burns gets done peeing. You are late, but you're on time. I am never late for anything. I always get there right at the right time. If I'm here, that's when the party starts. So you're always here at the right time for you. Gabriella says she's in Brazil and doesn't speak English. Unfortunately, they are not open to listening to natural healing other than chemotherapy and radiation. Gabriella, what you need to do then is you need to bless and release. You need to bless them where they are. You need to release this. I see a lot of my family members very sick as well. And some of them don't even know it. I don't reach out to anybody. I don't ever reach out to somebody and say, hey, you should check this out, or hey, you should are you interested in, you got a diagnosis of whatever, I just read it on Facebook, you should do what I'm doing. I never do that. If they see it, if they see me talking about it on Facebook, if they see me posting about it on my social media and they want to reach out to me, then they can reach out to me. That's what I recommend. As doesn't help that she doesn't speak English, but that's what I recommend. I don't do a hard sell on this to anybody, because not everybody's ready for it. And just because you see somebody suffering and you know how clearly I've slipped up, I've made this mistake, I'm like, oh, you're literally asking about seasonal allergies. One person a month or so ago, one of my friends, a bodybuilder who is very much into the protein and is very certain that she's educated and doesn't think that that this is that she big ego, it's okay, we all have big egos, whatever. She was asking about, hey, anybody else have seasonal allergies? How do you deal with it? How do you manage it? How do you get over it? Why is it so bad? And I, like an idiot, I wrote back that seasonal allergies, this is the body's way to detox the body, and we need to really look at the chemistry that we're putting in, and what we're putting in predominantly is very high protein, because I know what's in her fridge. I've literally been to her house, and she took great offense that she took great offense. And I was like, I'm sorry, you were asking about allergies. I wasn't coming on here. I was just answering a question, and she did not take kindly to it whatsoever. So I just keep my mouth zipped, my fingers zipped, and I just post what I post. I do these classes. I never know who's watching, but what I do know is that a lot of people are watching, but you just never know who's seeing what you're doing, right? I have a lot of friends who, Husbands have been diagnosed with prostate cancer, close friends of ours, people being diagnosed with all kinds of cancers and itises and colitis and having to have their colons removed and having to have an ileostomy bag. And people are not interested in taking responsibility for, where's my mouse? People are not interested in taking responsibility for their role in their disease. And that is just how it is. Hey, Deborah. Deborah says she just jumped on. I can't you can't timestamp it until the replay, until it's off, apparently. Joan says, I'm very inspired too. I have a similar issue. Love to you, Olga. Joan, you can heal your body just like Olga is, just like you are doing. You are healing your body. It doesn't always necessarily come out through the skin, but it can. So, keep doing what you're doing, Joan. You got this, babe. You got this, okay? You're in the right spot. Totally need to watch the replay, absolutely. But, if you're referring to Gabriella's family, then they speak English and they're not open to anything that's not chemotherapy. We are indoctrinated into this belief that the medical community, the medical model is the one that's going to help you. Oh, if you don't do chemotherapy, you're going to die. No, if you do chemotherapy, you are going to die from the chemotherapy. 100%. You are going to die from the treatment of cancer, not from the cancer. So instead of treating the symptom, just go after the cause. They want to cut the symptom out, and that's just going to cut out that symptom right there. And there's going to be, you haven't changed anything about your lymphatic sewage being filtered out. You haven't changed anything about what you're eating, the chemistry you're consuming, and then you're going to wonder why it came back in that other organ. And it's not because it magically metastasized and moved into another part of your body and said, okay, get out of here, it's cancer, I'm taking over. No, it's because we are lymphatically stagnant on a systemic level. We have weak tissues and organs on a systemic level, and we are seeing it expressed in our body over and over again throughout our system. This acid is going to attack you where you are weak. It is going to attack the cells of the tissues, organs, and glands that are weakest. It's not going to go after the strong stuff. It's going to go after where you're weak. Deborah says, found some organic cold pressed juice, is not from concentrate, at Aldi's today. I wonder how those would be to get started with. Need to get a new juicer. Yes, that would be perfect. Organic, cold press, not from concentrate. That's going to be in a glass jar. They're not going to go through all that work and expense of harvesting and getting in all that organic grape juice and not put it in a glass jar. It's always going to be in a glass bottle. Barbara says, Burns, I'm wondering how you came across my Facebook. I wasn't looking for anything like this. You change a lot here instantly. It was Prime Day at Amazon. I ordered the Omega Nutrition Center $87 discount. Wow, that is amazing. That juicer is expensive. I searched for the juice and got it. Here I sit on, look at you. Look at these beautiful manifestations. Here I sit on day 5. My daughter had her thyroid out a year ago. The thyroid was encumbered with many tumors. She had the surgery, it was removed, and she is on thyroid meds for the rest of her life, my granddaughter. Well, God bless her. Oh my goodness, she has been through it. I don't know how I came across your Facebook feed. I don't know, but that is the miracle which we are seeing right now. People are finding this, they're finding me, they're finding this work, we are finding each other, we're coming together as a community. And these deep dive classes where we share each other's experience and we're coming together here, this is like the best online teaching class, where you sit down for 3 or 4 hours. If you want a true education, an experiential education where you're experiencing what you're learning about and you're doing it while you're learning about it, there's just no better way. And I'm so grateful that that you're here, Barbara. And Joan, Source Energy, I love your name on YouTube here. Source Energy indeed. She found me through Dr. Joe. Amy as well is a Dr. Joe student here. And then Barbara said, good, what price for a 32 ounce? This is 32 ounce here, 1 liter. Sprouts has their brand for $4.05 for 32 ounces. Manager gave me a case of 12 for the 12 for the price for 12. That's a really good price, I do believe. American, what is 405? We were talking about this in yesterday's class. Let me just check what that Canadian equivalent is. $4.05. So 405 is 656 Canadian, and that is a really good price. So rock on with yourself. That's amazing. Amanda says that's when I first found you, was that Dr. Joe Dispenza trip. Yeah. Halftime, stretch your legs, go pee. Yeah, thanks. I'm just catching up on the comments now. And Cindy says yes to all grapes. Barbara says me doing 14 at a time. Joan says I'm going to try to do only grapes if I can stand the way it makes you smell. What? So what happens in the body when we start breaking up this lymphatic waste within our body? It's going to come through the skin. The grapes are such a strong astringent, Joan, that they are pulling the toxins out of your cells and flushing them into the lymphatic fluid. That's we're made up of cells and the 2 fluids that surround those cells. So when we pull all of these toxins out of the cells and it goes into the lymphatic fluid, the lymphatic fluid is going to try to filter out through the kidneys, which this grape juice will help your kidneys filter, or it will push it to the neck. If your kidneys aren't filtering, it'll push it out of the skin. Or in the case of Olga, where that tumor is just, there's so much of it in there that the kidneys are not going to be the only resource to pull that out. The body is so wise, it is going to push other toxins out through the skin. It's going to come to all of your eliminative organs to get rid of these toxins. Your eliminative processes are the kidneys and urination, your colon and bowel movements, the skin and sweating, right? So these are the ways the body gets rid of these toxins, Joan. So you're on the right track. Don't worry about the smell, all right? It's smelling because it's toxin that is trying to get out of you. So the cleaner you are inside, the more you're not going to smell. The grape juice is what's going to do it. The grape juice is what's going to do it. Okay, so Gel says, come on, Mousy. I just started the grape. I'll start the grapes tomorrow. The past week I've been doing a mixture of fruits because I didn't have the juice till yesterday. Guys, that's okay. All fruits are really good. It's just that this grape cure I got in this book yesterday, the grape cure, and much of what this word is about all fruits. So it's okay if you're just getting in your grape juice now. Hello, Dr. Morse, sir. Yes, hello, Dr. Morse. Let us all envision and manifest that Dr. Morse is going to be here side by side of the Burns. And we're going to have a little one-on-one time with Dr. Morse. Let us all hold that in our intention. Yes, I know it's going to happen. He's going to see all of us doing a 60-day. I'm going to call the office tomorrow, and I'm going to say we are on a, not 60-day, we are on a 40-day grape journey, grape feast, all of us are Dr. Morse students, and I am leading this amazing group. I wonder how many of us are in here. I don't know, but I'm going to say we have thousands of views on our, what was my view? Yesterday's video on Facebook had 1,800 views. Some of these videos are getting thousands of views, and we would like to know if Dr. Morse would be open to a 10-minute, a 5-minute, 15-minute, however long he can spare to jump on and have a little time to encourage us and to keep us going, and to know that we are all healing ourselves with this. I keep saying 60 days. Do I? Cindy says, you keep saying 60 days. Maybe it's the number we should go for. I'm not sure I want to go for, okay, but I want to go for 40. 40 is the magic number for me. You could go for 60 days, but I like 40. 40 is such a spiritual number, right? And after 40 days, guys, I'm going to be wanting to have some chewing food. I'm going to be wanting to go back in that chewing food mode, but 40 days is it for sure. But Cindy, come on now. Cindy's getting crazy up in here, you guys. Cindy's like, no, 60, no, 60, no, 100. Oh, God. Kelly asks, Burns, have you always looked this young? That sounds like a vain question. I don't mean it that way. You look so young. I have actually always been blessed with looking young, but I have gone through periods. Like sometimes I will get, Facebook memories that pop up on my Facebook with the amount of days. With the memories from like a year ago and 2 years ago, and my skin has gone through such a transformation. I don't know. Can you see that, Kelly? You're watching me on an 86-inch TV. You're watching me on a jumbotron over there. Oh my gosh! I hope going up too close didn't scare you. I'm so sorry. But my skin has definitely improved leaps and bounds since being on juicing in general. But since the grape cleanse, I just feel like when I feel my skin, it's so soft. Yeah, you got to bless and release when people are not into this, and they're not interested, and they're poo-pooing you, and they're, I'm cold, I'm chilly. You have to bless and release that from your life with a happy heart. Not everybody is meant to go through a healing journey. Janita says, I'm trying to help a friend with mouth cancer. No Mets. Name Freddie Garrett. Freddie, come on over here, Freddie. Mouth cancer, guys. I watched a Dr. Morse video. Janita, I will try to find that. Can you private message me on Facebook, Janita? There's a really good Dr. Morse. If you go on to Raw Figs, go on rawfigs.com and search mouth cancer, tongue cancer, actually. There was a case that he talked about this, and you know what he prescribed? You know what he recommended? We don't prescribe here. Sorry. That's old conditioning. I'm still working on letting go of that stuff. We don't prescribe here. He recommended going on a 20-day grape fast. He was so passionate. He said, you got to get this out. You got to get this out. That is so painful to have mouth cancer. So this is definitely the path that Dr. Morse himself would recommend. Hello. Yes. Hi, Deborah from Amy. Dude. Alana asked, dude, should I stop taking my allergy medicine? I never thought of that. Yes. See what happens. See what happens. Even if you get some allergic reaction flaring up, see if you can persevere through it. When you take allergy medicine, you are suppressing the body's ability to your allergies. This thing called allergies is your body's way of trying to get the toxins out of you. It tries to come out in the form of sneezing, in the form of congestion, in the form of coughing, in the form of hives, in the form of redness, inflammation, eyes oozing, itchy watery eyes, right? This is all from the the toxic overload trying to come out through whatever means that it can within your body. So we take allergy medicine and it suppresses the 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 body's attempt to get rid of and expunge, expurge all of the X's that you can think of to get it out of your body. So stop suppressing your body. What you suppress today is your nightmare tomorrow. Kelly says it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that dead food is exactly that, dead. What's wrong with people? What's wrong with people is that we and people are under the veil. This veil, spell veil, changed around the letters a little bit, and it's evil. This evil that wants to keep us clouded, wants to keep us gunked up, wants to keep the pineal gland from working. You know, it's a big industry. The food and drug industry, it's a big industry. It's a very big industry. We are conditioned, we are programmed. Yes, we can do this. We can do this juice cleanse. We can do this healthier way of life because we have been programmed for a long time to believe that this comfort food, those burgers, that beef, where's the beef? Got milk? We're programmed to believe all that stuff is good for us. It's going to get us sick. They know that. It's going to cause cancer. They know that. Cancer Society in the 80s recommended the healing diet recommendation for cancer patients was raw food, a raw diet. Dr. Morse has the pamphlet. I will try to find that for you. And they removed that. You can't find that anywhere now. They were saying that, the American Cancer Society. And then they got shut down. They were told, stop saying that, and it's nowhere to be found now. Because there's a lot of money in keeping us sick. Right, Kelly? There's a lot of money in keeping us sick and needing pharmaceutical, or thinking that we need pharmaceuticals to get better. There's a lot of money. There's no money in people healing themselves with grape juice or any kind of fruits, melons and berries. There's no money in that. Deborah said, I really appreciate your voice messages the other day when I asked about protein. You're so welcome. And thank you for that, because although I was going to be talking about it at some point, that was the impetus for doing yesterday's class where we talked all about protein. And if you didn't see it, go check it out. It was really good. Yeah, it would be in a glass, absolutely. So Deborah and I know each other from the isogenics community. Hello, Deborah. And you know, the isogenics community, if I ever started you off, if you were ever on my team, if you ever thought about doing isogenics because of me, I apologize. That's just such a damaging and destructive way to fuel your body. And I just have to tell you that that is not where your health and vitality and nutrition lie. I was just checking my Facebook feed to make sure that that was still going there. Protein is so damaging to the body. So I'm so glad that you're here, and I'm so glad that you're considering, you know, you mentioned in your message, and I didn't really address it, about I'm really addicted to my shakes. And I know how that is, because we have been conditioned to believe that that is where our health is, but that is so not where our health is. And now I'm addicted to this stuff, 100%. Alana says, yes, it's time. So yes, it's me. It's me is a member here, because they were asking, are these Concord grapes? And then Alana was saying, yes. Organic Concord grapes. If you buy the juice, cold pressed, organic, not from concentrate, and this is approved by Dr. Morse for doing this type of healing protocol. Let's see if I can do it properly this time. Okay, with the label showing. And then Kelly was saying, wait, let me close this back so it doesn't spill. Yeah, these little mason jar lids are so great. They don't rust. They're leak proof. Look at that. Totally leak proof, spill proof. I love them. and they're available in my Amazon store, which I've put up there before. I'll put it here. I do realize that we haven't spoken as yet about Matt Kahn's stuff. I do want to touch on. Guys, start putting in the comments now. If you have done the homework, if you have watched Matt Kahn Releasing Judgment and you've watched it, I would love for you to share with me what is the thing that stood out for you the most. What did you take away? What was your aha moment? What are you going to remember about it? Let me know in the comments. Start typing those in now, and we're going to touch on that. I have a feeling this is going to be a 4-hour class session today, which is freaking amazing. I love you guys. Kelly says, since I started juicing, I don't wear or need deodorant. I don't smell, but if I eat cooked food, I do. Very interesting, right? I also recommend switching up your deodorant to a natural one that doesn't have all the ridiculous additive things, a bio type based deodorant. I'll bring mine the next time. Tomorrow's class, I'll bring it in and I'll show you which one I use. Kristen says, I just bought 4 bottles of organic Concord grape. See how long it lasts me. How many bottles do you drink a day? I usually drink 2 to 3 of these 1 liter bottles a day. All right. And you can find them by the case. You know what, when you think about it, they're not really that expensive. If you can get them on sale, it depends on where you live. And these bottles are 1 liter size. Oh, you were asking Kristen what size of her bottles. So 1 quart. So this is a quart, I believe, or is this a pint? I don't know. The quarts, pints. I don't know. A quart. I don't know. How many milliliters is that? 2 for sure. You are simply beautification. Thank you so much, Kelly. You're so sweet. Yeah, and this is the website where you can go and ask and type in any of these topics, and they will bring it up. It will pop up in from index from Dr. Morse's YouTube videos and Vimeo videos as well. And this raw figs was put together by one of his students in California, an index site. And if anybody is out there, I would love to index these videos because obviously these are 4-hour long, 4-hour long classes that we have where we really go into and answer questions and help each other and support each other and share our successes and help each other with the journey while also learning about the science behind all of this. So if anybody is interested in time stamping, I know Alana graciously said that she would be interested in helping, but it could be a lot sometimes, right? If you guys don't mind, if anybody has any time that they're willing to volunteer to help timestamp some of these videos, that would be amazing. Maybe we can set up a little time stamping committee within our group, and everybody, we can cycle and rotate through. Everyone can take one class session and do that. It's just really easy. It's just marking down the time approximately at which topic changes happen, and then just writing down the topic change. Kim said, oh my God, my skin was so soft too about day 3 or 4, right? It's like so soft, amazing. You're gonna smell like grapes. Hey man, I'll smell like grapes. You know what's really funny? Yesterday when I was at the mall buying my Magic Mouse after yesterday's class, I was walking in and I was in the parking lot. It was outside. There was no candy factory anywhere. I know where the candy factories are in town, and you drive by and sometimes it's like, wow, that smells really good. I was smelling grapes in the parking lot, like a wall of grapes. It was so amazing. Big Pharma. Yes, Deborah. Big Pharma is behind a lot of this. And as much as I loved at the time, the isogenics experience, and I bought into that whole thing, the family business, the, you know, people helping people and all of that. Oh my goodness. I think there's something else going on with that. Everything is so processed and everything, I don't know. Connections to there, I don't know. I don't know. I think so. I don't know. We have passed 3.5 hours. Melons, fruits, and berries. Go, Burns, go. Gotta get Yeti out of the cabinet. Time for my grape juice. Thanks for your time. We have passed 3.5 hours together. This is absolutely amazing. Oh, and I just got a text notification. Your Rogers Ignite installation is scheduled for tomorrow between 10 a.m. and 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. To get ready, you must register and be able to log into my Rogers account. Yay, I'm so happy for that. Okay. If you eat peaches, you're going to smell like peaches, baby. And if you eat dead, decaying flesh of animals, you are going to smell putrefied, like an animal crawled up inside of you and died. And that might come out in your farts. And that might come out in your breath. If you're backed up down there, that happened to me when I was 17 years old. I was belching and it smelled like I was farting. I mean, that was pretty embarrassing, right? I was blocked up. I was constipated. I was stopped up and it was starting to come up this way. It was so gross, guys. Kim says, it was actually my vet that opened my eyes. She said, you don't feed your dog human food, he'll get human diseases. Well, I don't want human diseases either, so why am I eating it, right? And Emoji King says, Kimberly, that makes sense. Done homework? Yes, homework is done. By the way, I'm going to go through the homework. Let me know. You missed hearing about the homework, Kelly, so that's okay. It's all good. Every week, I would like to have us have some kind of something to listen to on the other detoxes that we're going to be going through. So the emotional, the spiritual, and the mental work that has to be done. And this week's homework was Matt Kahn, Releasing Judgment. So that was Matt, and it's here on YouTube. And I will put the link in this video in the descriptions when we're done. Releasing Judgment. And you can find that right on YouTube. And like I said, I will put the link for it in the description of this video when I post it up on YouTube. But what I want you guys to do is to let me see here. If you guys can drop in the comments, if you watched that Matt Kahn, let me know what were your takeaways from it. I think we will go to the right up to 4 hours for this class, which is amazing. You guys are diving so deep. I'm so proud of you. Okay, so that, and the only homework for that, Kelly, is to just watch the video and take it in. Take it in. Stop it, pause it, rewind it, write down notes if you want. Let me know. I have some things that I've jotted down that I want to share with you. Janita says Matt was good. Alana, it's okay if you we haven't done it yet. No, we haven't done it yet. I watched the video of Dr. Morse. Did you see that video, Emoji King? Wasn't that amazing? And he showed the picture of the tumor on the tongue. I cried during that. That video. Oh, this was a pint. The 16 ounces you're drinking with a straw is a pint. Okay. This is a quart. Oh, that makes sense. This is 1/4 of a gallon, so that's a quart. This is a pint. It's those imperial measurements, right? This is the pint. Janita says, girl, you're so funny. It's a pint you have in your hand. Big bottle is a quart. Restate the homework. So the homework is just to watch Matt Kahn, Releasing Judgment. And I'll put the link in here as well. I think I also posted it on my Facebook page. If you look back a couple of days ago, you might see that there. So let's start talking about the Matt Kahn releasing judgment. So Kimberly said, from the homework I took, a weakness is an attribute that hasn't come to full maturity as yet. Oh my goodness, that is such a good one. That is a good one. I love that, Kim. Janita says, sending energy and light. Thank you so much, my love. Oh, would you help with the time stamping? Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much, Deborah. Send me a private message on Facebook so I remember. Under the Veil, go to Lifting the Veil, Cullen Smith on YouTube. Thank you so much, Emoji King. I love these resources that we are sharing with each other so that we can learn and, come out of this darkness that we have been, that we've been hiding under because of what we've been taught our whole lives by people who have only one thing in mind, the money. Oh my God, Amy says, oh my God, Matt Kahn's video opened my eyes, my judgment to the COVID chaos. It's not stupid. Everything helps everything. And if it could have happened any other way, it would have. The way it happened. Yes, this whole COVID thing, had it not been for the whole COVID thing, I would have been rushed into surgery for this liver thing. If it weren't for the COVID thing, I would not have said, whoa, I'm not going into surgery and not being able to wake up to my family members, to my man, holding my hand beside me. Because, if I had gone into surgery, no visits from anybody. And that made me say, hang on a minute. What? That's crazy. I would not have been led to the juicing. I would not have been woken up to the other program behind what we think is going on. This is not a healthcare issue, this whole COVID thing. If it was, they would not be banning people talking about immunity and people talking about different things like that, right? So, the way it happened was to strengthen a weakness within us as a planet. Yes, are we not much stronger now? Are we not, so many of us, realizing that, my goodness, we've got to do something about this? We've got to do something about this craziness that's going on. And thank you, exactly. Thank you for this opportunity for what we have experienced. So Alana, thank you, babe. I knew you would put it down here. So number one, here are the 5 tenets with Matt. All right. Number 1, nothing is stupid. How much love do I need to have right now in my heart to see that none of this stuff is stupid, right? Number 2, everything helps everything. Wake up, stand up, step forward. Everything helps everything. We don't sometimes see the big picture of why is this happening? I couldn't see the big picture. I could not see the big picture when I was first diagnosed with cancer 9 years ago. But I do remember very clearly laying in my bed and hearing, saying to myself, why is this like, I don't know why this is all happening right now. But, and then I got this loud, I could hear it, like as if somebody was talking in words to me. This will help you redefine your purpose. And in that moment, I just went, okay. I don't know what that means. I'm scared, but all right. If it's going to help me redefine my purpose, that's got to be a good thing, right? Everything helps everything. Number 3, if it could have happened any other way, it would have. Manifest what you have. Manifest what you have. Emoji King, I'm craving grapes. Amy says, love is a lion that is so aware of its power. It does not need to roar or even move. Amen. Wow, that was a good one. So we're talking about the Matt Kahn releasing judgment. True exception. Here's what happened. Here's how I felt about it. You don't have to like it, right? Here's what happened. Here's how I felt about it. You don't have to like it. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's stupid. I think I wrote that down in one of my comments as well. Let me check my notes here. So a lot of us ask this question, right? Why is this here? Why is this in my reality right now? Why is this happening? And it's happening because nothing is stupid. And because everything helps everything. And because the main reason why it's happening is because if it could have happened any other way, it would have, right? And then I wrote down, how can we grow from this? Well, we can grow from this by asking ourselves and asking the universe, asking our inner being, what is this weakness here to strengthen within us? If we can look at everything that happens to us and see it from the perspective of these are the things that are happening for us, then it completely changes the perspective and it changes the power that we have. Just like Amy said up here, right? Love is a lion. It's so aware of its power. If we can be like that lion and be so aware of our power that we don't need to get up every time and all the time and roar and prove that that we're the king of the jungle, right? If we can do that, we have so much power. When we understand the power that we truly possess, when we understand that the empowerment that we seek is already within us, when we can tap into that on a spiritual level, on a physical level, on a mental and emotional level, it feels so good to feel empowered. Don't you guys feel empowered now that you hold this? I keep going over here for my juice because that's where I usually have it. Type in the comments, I am empowered. If you feel empowered now because you're finally, for the first time, feeling the power that you have to transform your own health. How you doing? When we feel and when we understand and we know the power that we have to heal ourselves, we don't need to be going and proving it to everybody. We don't need to be getting into arguments and debates with people, right? We have a much stronger posture within ourselves, a much stronger confidence that, oh my gosh, I hear you. Thank you so much for loving me. I hear you loving me in your concern, in your worry, in your, oh my God, you can't, that's unhealthy for you to drink only grape juice. I love you. Thank you for loving me where I am. Thank you for loving me. I love you too. Where did I go? Where am I? Emoji King says, I'm a little grape devil for Halloween. And Amy's mantra, she says, my mantra, everything is always working out for me. Yes, that's a beautiful Abraham Hicks-ism as well. Everything is always, not everything is going to work out for me. No, it's not. Yes, it's going to work out for you, but deeper than that, right, Amy? It is working out for you present time, right here, right now, present tense. It's all working out for you. It's working out for me. Even when it feels like it's not working out for you, it's working out for you. Everything helps everything. And if it could have happened any other way, it would have. What weakness is this outcome helping me strengthen? You are the universe. Laugh your way to enlightenment. Surrender. Oh my God, I love the notes you guys took down. I miss Dr. Dyer. Yes, Dr. Wayne Dyer. 25 years ago, I listened to him after the death of your husband. Oh, God bless you, honey. I miss Wayne Dyer, Dr. Dyer too, but his work is prolific. We can tap into his energy whenever we want. We can tap into his energy when we watch his videos, when we go into our own meditation. We can ask for his spirit to enter our physical spirit, our physical selves. We can have communion with these people even more so now that they're on the other side. And by the way, I am aware right now in this moment, because I'm saying this and because we're speaking this, that Dr. Morse knows that he is being called to this work so that he can join us here with this opportunity. Hello, babe. Can I hang out over here for a bit? Or did you just come to get your stuff?
Yeah.
So we can, and Dr. Morse has often said that he has, he astral travels all the time. So I know that he is aware that we are calling on him and asking for him to be a part of this with us as well. Thank you. I will for sure. Kelly says, I love spending my day with you. Oh my God, I love spending this day with you too. Number 5, thank you, Alana. Number 5 from the Matt Kahn releasing judgment is thank you. Send love when you see hatred. If you can say thank you to the things that hurt you, that's the moment life stops hurting you. Bam. Bam. Right there. Full body chills again. Can you see my goosebumps on my head? That just gave me goosebumps. Judgment versus discernment. Yes. That is a quart. A pint would fit in your back pocket. A quart would not. Would be good to know. Everything helps everything. Yes, everything helps everything. That in itself, when you can understand that everything helps everything. So as uncomfortable as this feels, as sad as this feels, as scary as this feels, as disheartening as this feels, as painful as this feels, if this is helping me, because everything helps everything, then I'm just going to surrender to it. I'm going to stop binding myself up and constricting myself and being so afraid of the process. I'm going to surrender. Surrender. The hardest thing and the right things are sometimes the same thing. Blessings of love. Give the gift to yourself. Absolutely. Give from a pure place. The more you give, the less you take on. When you give, you stop taking. Yes. This is what I live by. This is what I live by. I really, really understand and really believe that if I can give to you guys all from a pure place in my heart, yes. I mean, I got to work like everybody else. I got to work hard to not get my ego or my head too inflamed with, oh my God, I've got viewers. Oh my gosh, I've got people engaging here. I got to step out of that. I'm always talking to Dali about this, right, Dali? I'm always talking to this about to Dali about how I want to always remember that to keep my intention pure in the work that I do, right? My work, my goal is to help everybody, as many people as are open to this work. My goal is to help continuing to give as much powerful information to empower us to our health. Alana says, my intention is to love. Be the love that you are. Yes. Hey, Michelle. Michelle has just started watching. Oh my God, Michelle, so glad to have you in here. You are going to love this. If you guys can all do me a huge favor, if you're just tuning in now and you're wondering how long we're going to go, we've been going for 3 hours and 47 minutes right now. This has been a super weekend extravaganza. And my big request is, if you guys don't mind, to come over to YouTube and watch this on my YouTube channel. That would be really awesome. That would really help me out to grow the YouTube channel so that I can continue to give you really beautiful content and grow the channel so that more people, when you watch this on YouTube, on the replay, or if you're watching this live and you watch as much of it as you can through the YouTube platform, that is going to push this to more people outside of my existing audience on Facebook. And we are talking a much more massive amount of people. So that is my intention, going back to my intention and my goals with this. My intention, my goals with this, my main goal with this is to help inspire as many people as possible to this work, to realizing that your health is completely within your hands. You're completely capable of doing that. And I see that Alana has popped it in the thank you so much, Alana. Frig, I love you, girl. She's popped it into the comments here on the YouTube stream, but here it is. If you're watching it right now on my YouTube channel, obviously you know where to find it. And Deborah says, yes, grapes, grapes, grapes. You guys notice that every time I take a drink of this, I always get a little burp that comes up. It's so funny. just makes my whole mouth. It's like a party in your mouth. Hello, Emoji King. Alana says, I am so empowered. Really needed this today. Yes, 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 yes. Excuse me. Cindy says, hey, Dolly. He left. He just came in to roll a joint, and then he's off outside. COVID, part of a reset, whatever it is, it offers unique opportunities to stay optimistic. Yes, indeed, my good man. And amen to Alana. And Kelly says, I'll watch it on YouTube as well. Awesome. Thank you so much. I don't want to ever pull people off of Facebook onto another platform. I get a lot of views and I do a lot of things, and I have done so since 2009 on Facebook. But now I really want to reignite the YouTube channel and have it there. The reason being, like I said, if it gets to that tipping point where the YouTube algorithm recognizes this as really good content that is keeping people engaged and on the platform, they're going to share it and show it as recommended video to more people. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell, because YouTube is also going to see that and recognize that as something really good. And it's going to push it to a much wider potential of people who might stumble upon it. And it also archives, when you look at how YouTube archives video content. Let me just pull this up here and show you what my YouTube channel looks like on here. Right? So like when you see how YouTube archives, like this is all the video work. Like I can archive it really beautifully. You guys want to check out real quick my hair videos. Look at all the hair. Look at me with long hair. Whoops. It's a great place to store. Like it is truly the video archive platform of choice, really. I mean, there are others, and yeah, I know there's a whole lot of controversy about censorship and all of that, but we're not getting into all that. Oh, Kelly, you switched over. Yay, Kelly. Yay, Kelly. John Binney, new song every day on YouTube. Soulful, uplifting. Oh my God, thank you for that recommendation, Emoji King. Kelly says I switched over. Riley says switching over to YouTube. Yes. Yeah, Freddie Garrett. Yes, 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 yes. So here are some of my reflections that I really found that really stuck out for me. And I listened to the whole thing, but I only really wrote notes for the first little portion, and then I was just listening, and I didn't get to all the notes. So the thing that stood out for me, the dumbest things you see in the world. So you know when you say, oh, that's so dumb, that's stupid. The dumbest things you see in the world will be the greatest things you learn from if you can stay open while looking at it. The dumbest things, let me write that down here for you guys, for my comment. The dumbest things you see in the world will be the greatest things you learn from if you can stay open Okay, so the dumbest things in the world will the dumbest things you see in the world will be the greatest things you learn from if you can stay open while looking at it. So if you look at something and you think that is so stupid, that is so dumb, but let me keep an open mind. Let me hear what you're saying. Maybe it's time for me to learn a different perspective, right? Kelly says, glad I found juicing before COVID. I had no issues finding food. No one was buying fruit and vegetables. Everyone was buying toilet paper and meat, me included. Girl, at the beginning of COVID, when I moved into my sister's cottage, and there was nothing in the fridge really, and nothing in the freezer. Well, there was a lot of crap in the fridge, and there was a lot of crap in the freezer. I bought more crap for the freezer. I stocked that freezer with hundreds of dollars worth of meat. I'm not joking. It's true. Melons, citrus, and berries, some nuts and some seeds, but grapes are very astringent. 100%. 100%. So if you have not watched the Matt Kahn video on releasing judgment, I highly recommend that you go and check it out and watch it a few times because it is so powerful. Here are a few more of my notes from that. My notes from this. When he was talking about happiness and this idea that the law of attraction, the law of attraction concept that about how you create about how you line up with your manifestations. Anyhow, he was talking about happiness, and he said, why do I think we need to ask ourselves this question? Why do I think my happiness exists in the things that are somewhere else? So we think about what we don't have and what other people are doing and other things that we want to do. Why do I think that my happiness exists in the things that are somewhere else? Why do I take my happiness, throw it into the future, and chase after it like a dog? That was like, oh my God, I need to write that down. We do that, right? We think, there's my happiness. I'm going to throw it down there in the yard somewhere, and I'm just going to chase after it like a dog. Throw it down the road in the future. Your happiness is right here, right now. Your happiness is not something in the future. It's something that is happening right now. Hey, Freddie, so great that you are watching, my friend. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Good for you being here. Alana is so cool. Alana is like the bomb.com. What else did I write down here? Our happiness is based on how close we are to the things that we want that we don't have. So that's the other thing that we do, right? We're only happy if we only when we really feel and we see that the thing that we want is right around the corner. That's when we're happy. When we need to be happy right now in the present moment. When you are aligned, you only find yourself wanting what's already here. Woo! When you are aligned, you only find yourself wanting what is here or what is about to happen. I love that one. Because I live that way now. I'm so grateful for what is here. I'm not worried about what all the great things that are what ready for me and are going to come and are coming, right? I'm so happy for everything that I have around me right now. It's almost like I don't pine for things that I don't have as yet. You know what I mean? I don't feel a lack of them, for anything. You have your moments. You have a lot of great moments. I swear to God, I love you guys. So I want to invite you guys all to continue on this journey. If you're just starting on the journey, welcome to this amazing journey to find and tap into your health. If you have been on the journey for 7 days and you're like, I don't know. I think if you've ever only been able to do a few days and you find yourself here at 7 days, I really want to encourage you guys to stay along with us, stick with us, because this momentum that we have going on is second to none. I've done a lot of things. I've done a lot of, personal growth and personal development things, but nothing compares to what we are doing here. So I encourage you all to stay with it. Keep going. Tomorrow is Monday. It's another great time to jump into another week of this beautiful juice cleansing. The momentum is going. We've got a lot of people on here who are doing the work, we're doing this together, and there is really no better time to keep going. I will see you guys all tomorrow at noon, right here on YouTube, right here on my Facebook page. And I want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being on this journey with me. I could not do this without you. I love you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Mwah.